All right. Stream's on. We're back. And this could be an interesting day. So
I just have a question.
Yes.
Because I think the last session we played was the one where I was on my phone, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if looking at my character sheet, am I correct that I have 3 exhaustion levels? I just want to make sure everything's correct. I'm not disagreeing with anything. I want to make sure I have everything ready. Everything's correct.
I believe that is true.
Okay. I thought I had 2. Oh, wait. I kept notes. If I can only make it. Here's my notes. It's on the back of an envelope. 2 exhaustion is what I have. I could be wrong.
Dusty, do you know? I honestly don't know.
I could have missed one.
Because I have again. What was third exhaustion?
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Then I do have 3 because I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on attack and saves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure.
And
I did this the right way.
And your key points, that should be about right as well. That sounds like 9 remaining. That sounds about right. I know at one point it was definitely 10, yes. So that seems reasonable-ish.
I have 9 left here too, and 40 hit points.
Plus and you have Fly cast on you at the moment, so I'll take us over to the scene. Okay. So, couple of things. Silver. So, I mean, the obvious ones first. Scraps is down and out.
Like dead, or unconscious at 0?
No, dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, dead.
Dead. As is.
Been all fucking week.
As is Gelrin. The significant difference is that Scraps' body is lying next to Sansa on the balcony up there, whereas Gelrin's body has disappeared into the lava. Silver...
Yes. Yeah, I didn't install the program. Sorry.
The death program.
Silver has been banished and is currently enjoying some relaxation in the Feywild Plain. Or something similar to that.
Wait a minute, Silver, while you're there, are you able to recover hit points?
Have a little nap?
I mean, maybe.
Don't think banishment counts as a long rest. No, it's only... but I think you're going to be banished for another 4 rounds. That's probably a little generous, but we'll go with that. And Valdemar, the fly that was cast on you, lasts for 10 minutes, so presumably that will be lots of time.
Okay, and what's the fly speed?
I believe it is 60, which would be, yes, 60 feet. Which would be reduced to half from the exhaustion, so 30 fly.
Okay. Which is less than my normal movement. Which is also
Correct.
Reduced.
Which is also reduced, yes. And you should be aware that this is a magical effect on you. So, you know, it's not a... It's magic. Yeah. With all that comes related to that.
That's a clue somehow, and I don't know what the clue is.
Probably has something to do with how my orb that I was perusing lava in is also magic, and how I got killed.
So, I think our initiative counter is still actually active. We had just left it at the bottom of a round. So, are there any questions before we get started? Or are you good to dive back into it and see what happens?
Good luck.
All good?
Godspeed.
Okay.
From the grave.
From the.
So, top of the round, Silver is banished. Sansa and Valdemar, you both gain, like, you re-up the 50 temporary hit points.
So wherever I'm at, is there any way that I can try and contact my patron?
And do what? You could, I suppose.
I mean, obviously, Asarak is in the way of us getting whatever we're trying to get. So I don't know. I want to see if there's any way that he can, my patron can assist or give myself additional power or depower Asarak or,
I have a question.
Okay. I'll get back to you, Dusty.
Okay.
Sansa hit Asarak with fireball and did damage? Or something? One of those.
Yes, you did. Yep.
Was that after Silver was banished?
Let's see.
Because it would interrupt his concentration on the banishment.
If he
I
fails
think.
that. Fireball at 5th level. We did do that. I'm just scrolling up in the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying
You
to...
cast Fireball at
order.
5th. Asarak made the dex save but took half damage and then made a constitution save of 30, which would have been enough to maintain concentration on
The banishment.
the banishment.
Okay.
But having said that, yes, every time he takes damage, he would have to check to see. Also, if he were to use a different spell that requires concentration, banishment would drop, right? So Silver, you don't really have this feature, but clerics, for example, can try to talk to their deity with a divine sort of connection. You can try to, here's what we can do. You can roll a D100 for me, and if you score 15 or lower, I will let you make a request of the Archfey.
15 or lower?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
I'll let you do that every round from now on, so you have something to do.
Okay.
A busy tone. Beep.
Thank you for trying to call technical support. Your call is very important to us.
Hopefully you have more luck than I have trying to get in touch with mine.
We're currently dealing with a larger number than expected of people banished to other realms.
Your call is very important to us.
Well, no, they don't actually say that. That would be a lie.
But there's just
So
this,
you're
like,
so you're saying
sucks.
no company ever lies and they're on hold when they say your call
Fair
is very
enough.
important to us.
Fair enough.
You should check out our website for all your answers. Can't be
You know-
solved by the website.
Did you know?
Spectrum did that to me during an internet outage, and they said for immediate help, go to www. And I'm like, if I could go to the internet, I'd be
Yeah.
calling you.
Did you know that most of your questions can be answered online?
All right. So then that takes us to Asarak. Did you give yourself 50 temporary HP, Valdemar?
I don't know. Let me look.
Doesn't look like it. You just put 50 in the plus TMP field.
Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Okay.
So,
I don't like how you said, did you give yourself 50 TMP right after you say, and it's Asterak's turn.
well, I just want to make
It's
sure.
Asterak's turn. Good
It's
luck with those
Asterak's
50
turn.
TMP.
Yeah. Well, you need to put 50 TMP on there so I can take it away right now.
Yeah.
He is just going to fix his gaze upon you, Valdemar, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Quick, Val, adjust your glasses.
It worked.
Yeah.
25. 25 is enough.
No, Chalk, I have disadvantage.
Oh, 11. But I think... Are you immune to frightened? No, you're immune to poisoned. Or you can end the frightened condition.
I can end the frightened.
Okay.
I can end the frightened as an action.
So at this point, you are frightened for the next minute of him,
Of him.
of Asarak.
Thank God you
Ass
did say
face.
I was frightened of Greenbone.
I was thinking of him from Powerpuff Girls.
That's fair. He's a
And
very, very frightening dude.
he is going to just move a little further back. And then that is your turn now, Valdemar.
Okay, as an action, I am going to shake off the effects of frightened.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Shake it off.
shake it off. Yeah.
And
So that's stillness of mind.
yeah. But that doesn't count. That doesn't take a key point though.
Uh-uh.
That's just
No,
my
just
action.
an action, yeah.
Okay. All right. And I will fly right here.
Okay.
And I think I want to.
Yes.
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get close...
And then I'll say, what the hell? I guess I'll have a wine spritzer.
Wine spritzer.
Do
Ass-
magic items break in lava?
I wouldn't say so.
Because
However,
I
they
guess
would sink.
Technically speaking, I mean, I can't. Obviously, I can't do anything. But if that's the case, my soul can go into the ring that I had.
Well, you do have this weird ring, don't you?
Yeah.
Which ring was? Let's deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with it on your turn. That is an interesting point. Yes, but before, so you told him something about a wine spritzer, and he kind of twists his head and looks at you and let me cool it down for you. And he will use a legendary action to use his paralyzing touch attack against Valdemar.
I'm gonna use one to slap him in the
Is
face.
Doesn't he have to make a wisdom save because of tranquility? I haven't attacked him.
I would say at this point, you
Oh,
guys have
it's-
all attacked him.
So all attacked and become
Yeah.
okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
You've also insulted his honor. So.
Yeah.
Can you be more specific? I insult a lot of people.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
So you take 9 points of cold damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. "11 is a failure. You are paralyzed."
I am going to spend a key point to re-roll that. I was
Okay.
waiting to see if you said fail or save.
No, the DC is 20.
Oh Jesus. Well, I have a +7.
Not 20s.
Oh, big number.
One better.
12. One better. 12 is yeah. So you are you are no longer frightened, but you are paralyzed, which means you are incapacitated, cannot move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a critical hit if it is from within 5 feet. Sansa.
Okay. I would like to just attack Asarak with magic missile. Level.
First level?
Second level.
Second level. Okay.
Yep.
I'm always confused as to whether it's rolling these properly.
I think so.
So it just does weird. I always feel like it's not.
3d4 and then 1d4.
Oh, okay, so it is all counted in that one. Okay. So a total of 9 points of force damage. So he will take that damage. And let's see if he can make a con save. This is just a 10 DC, because it's less than 10 damage. Yeah, so he maintains concentration.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I want to store another resilient sphere bell in my bandolier.
Okay.
Batman
Yep.
tool belt.
Yelrin smiles from beyond the grave.
Putting it to good use.
Your ghostly apparition's just like, yeah.
I made that.
Okay, so you use up the spell slot for that now, and then
Okay,
you can.
I did a 5th level.
Okay. All right, so Gelrin, let's talk about this ring thing. Remind me.
The ring of mind shielding. I can't click on my character, but hold on.
If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it unless it already houses a soul. You remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. Okay.
Soul is there.
Yep.
You said magic items don't necessarily get destroyed by lava.
Yep.
I'm there. I can't talk to anyone, but I'm there.
Correct. If somebody finds the ring and puts it on, they'll be able to communicate with your soul. That is interesting.
I'd make a slight argument that it pulled some weird Lord of the Rings convenience where Smeagol falls into the lava and there's just this beautiful platform of stone it's just resting on.
Sure. Why not? I wouldn't.
No one's gonna get it, but I'm there.
I would be. I totally dig this. I think it is. As you fell into the lava, Valdemar, you would have seen this. His hand was sort of the last thing that went under into the fire, and as his fingers and skin burned away into the hot molten magma, the only thing remaining atop is floating a small ring that glows faintly.
Okay, I'm paralyzed.
Yep, but
That's ooh, shiny.
Yep. Something shiny there, but I can't get to it.
What's that ring called, Gellern?
The ring of mind shielding.
Mind shielding.
It puts my soul in the ring, lets me talk to people who wear it when I die, and it also prevents people from reading my mind.
You got that before we came to Chult, yeah?
Did I? Yes.
It's not in book 3.
I don't remember when I got it, but I have it, and I've been wearing it for a while.
What's going on?
It's like my own little personal.
Yeah, you did.
It's my own little personal mind VPN.
You got it when we killed Imrith.
Oh, there you go.
What's happening with my computer? Sorry, I appear to have ghosts in the machine. What the hell is going on?
It actually adds to it the music in the background. He's talking about ghosts in the machine.
Ghosts in the machine. It's all haunted. The moon's haunted.
Oh, seriously. Weird.
Asarak's too powerful.
Yeah.
What have you done? We played with
Created a
God.
monster.
What's it doing?
Like my mouse moves over to one spot and the typing is delayed. It almost feels like something is sitting on a keyboard or something somewhere, but it's just
Oh. Oh, fun.
don't quite. Yeah, it's not catching all the typing things.
Weird that you say that just as I bring up my notebooks.
Is it part of the campaign?
What the? F Yeah, like I just got the little pop-up saying, "Are you sure you want to exit the Foundry Virtual Tabletop game?" Like as if I had clicked on the, the closed tab thing.
So we're actually trying to influence the DM.
Weird. Yeah. Maybe I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
The DM is incapacitated.
Everyone lives. It gets to go.
Alright, am I good to roll my D100?
Sure.
Damn it! We're getting
Close.
closer.
Getting there.
Okay.
More rolls, Dusty. You should be down there.
Yeah.
Use my inspiration to subtract 20 from any dice roll.
The computer was making weird clicking noises, which is weird because it shouldn't be.
Oh, your computer's doing stuff too?
Yeah, mine's lagging too.
Well, it's not on the computer that's hosting the. It's on my other computer. It's just. It seems to mostly just be my mouse, like it's doing weird shit, but it's. I don't understand. I just unplugged and plugged it back in.
It's Gary Gygax telling you should let this party live.
Let my players go.
The
It's-
sea of molten lava just opens up.
Gary Gygax, you're my only hope.
Dusty is my only hope.
You gotta get it dice.
I'm trying.
I hope you have lesser restoration.
I
I
don't have
did.
shit.
All right. Dusty is not my hope then.
Nope, I'm nobody's hope.
Lesser restoration doesn't help with exhaustion.
Sorry, trying out my dice tower.
Does it work? Is it good? Is it weighted in your favor for nat 20s every time?
No. No, it's not.
Oh.
But it takes a whole heap of dice. Like, really well.
Did you just dump a whole handful in it?
Yep.
On the Amazon UK website, that dice tower was the highest rated dice tower there. So, but it didn't say you had to assemble it.
It also comes from the UK.
But apparently it didn't take you too long to assemble it.
No. It came from China.
China.
Mm-hmm. Amazon does
China.
that. Pretty fucking sneaky.
Yeah.
Like,
It
they'll say,
wasn't.
like, oh yeah, we're based in the UK, but they're not. Like,
Yeah.
same thing happens on Amazon Germany as well. You really have to dig into like to make sure it's. But no, it's a lot of fun. I like it.
If I would ordered a dice tower from Amazon US, it would have cost $30-some
What
for
the
shipping.
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Just for shipping.
Yeah, shipping.
So I
can be-
looked Amazon UK and they had it, and they're like, "Oh, we can get it 3 to 5 days," and I'm like, "Brilliant!" I order it, and it's expected delivery January 18th. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's been made to order.
Not only was it made to order, it was probably put on a fucking cargo ship.
Yeah.
Like I'm just. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've never seen this before. Like it's a USB thing because my keyboard keeps typing.
Wow. Yeah. But I'm sure we could figure something out with that. But
So you're paralyzed?
I'm paralyzed. I can't do anything.
For
He's
how
got-
long?
floating there.
Forever.
Like a long time, yeah.
Doesn't-
Forever. I just looked the spell up. It's until a lesser restoration
Oh.
spell is cast on me. Yeah, I can't do anything. And every hit on me is a critical hit.
It's still doing it?
Oh, JD, any more stuff in the pipeline to hang on your back wall? I feel like every time I look at your back wall, there's always something new.
I
Oh,
finished my thing, by the way.
Cleveland
I see the
Browns thing is
brownie.
the only, yeah, that's the only thing that's new.
I turned it into a pillow.
That's amazing.
Wow. That's great.
Hey, this just says do not eat. It says nothing about sleeping with it.
Exactly. It'll just dry me out. Let's see.
Instructions unclear.
This is right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I figured it was like a perma thing until restoration. Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I can't, it doesn't stack. It's just 50 backs. Okay. Okay.
A little tired of this. I'm
Right
on a
there,
different
bud.
fucking
Everyone in this
plane.
room is growing tired with each turn.
Some of us are dead fucking tired.
Yeah.
I see what
Literally.
you did there.
Just chilling in the gem of the ring, just. My name's Azrael.
The mocking ring.
Hey, I don't want it.
Oh, shit.
Can I counter? No. Yes. Maybe.
Laird, I don't want it.
Can I even do it? I have a 6th level spell. Oh. Okay, counter spell at 6th level.
He's just pissing him off.
Woo! Good job, Sansa.
Oh.
Can I use my inspiration? All right. All right. So I just marked off the inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
Get. Shit. I was hoping I could get it and then reach over and grab Gelrin's ring. Okay, is it right next to me? Okay.
Oh man. Is Greenbone corporeal? Like, is he a body in there, or is he? Okay, this might be weird. I have a ring, that he also has. It's the Ring of Unbroken Bond
Oh yeah.
that I can cast a spell through him. Could I cast? Oh shit! What is it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was from a long time ago.
Misty Step, and he teleports himself out of the container because it would be cast on himself through the ring. If it doesn't work, I don't know. I get it.
By the power of Greenbone.
But if he was just some weird floating soul, I don't think it would work. I was okay. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
They're not my dice. You got a good shot.
That's
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
first is D100.
Okay, that's good. That's a success.
Okay.
Oh,
I also
is
need
it-
to roll the Misty Step.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
He couldn't go right here.
the wall.
Right?
Oh well, I know. I just... That's 30 feet. That was 30 feet.
As a bonus action, can I put the stupid hamster ball on him?
But no, but what?
But what about? Wait. Okay. Wait. Val.
Yeah.
Val. I want to make
I'm
sure
no
you're
longer.
okay.
I'm no longer paralyzed. I passed
But
my saving
you're
throw.
flying,
I'm flying.
but not for
I'm
long,
okay.
right?
10
Yeah,
rounds.
it's
Okay.
Or yeah, 10 rounds. So I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Save
right.
Greenbone.
I'm gonna hamster ball Greenbone with my stored bell. Resilience sphere.
Oh, cool.
This is great.
And oh boy. I might as well just stand here. So yeah, I won't move.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey, what does level 5 do? Prepares me for death.
I think you can't move.
Ugh. Well, I wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Yeah, where? Fuck! Oh no, it's 5.
5.
5. Oh. Hey, it's Silver.
It's me.
So
Oh my god, it's me, Silver.
I messed up.
listen. That thing that you want, there's someone standing in the way of it, and unfortunately, I do not see a way for myself and my party to defeat it. If you really want, what you want,
Really, really want.
we're gonna need some help. Like I said, this guy's he's standing in the way of what you want. I mean, you've got a choice to help us. I'm, very near it. So it's ball's kind of in your court if you want this, man. We just need some help.
I really want to know your fucking backstory, dude. I really want to fucking know what's going
mysterious.
on. Oh, mysterious, beautiful Silver.
Yeah.
I had to talk to a supervisor. Hold on.
Talk to your manager.
Yeah. What? Seek help from those you release.
Alright, seek help
All
from
those,
those you...
all those prisoners, a handsome, sexy dude.
That's why I was just,
Yeah.
like...
Honey?
Honey? Surprise, mother liquor.
Hey, ass
falls
face.
over.
He's bewildered and makes no move.
So shocked. Feel the wrath.
Yeah, now you know how it feels.
Where's your long rest?
Yeah. Wish I could get through.
Surely that would help counteract the lava heat.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
I lose exhaustion? Ooh.
Come on,
Okay.
Sansa. You can do it, Sansa.
Big numbers, big numbers.
Big numbers, big numbers. Oh!
Ouchie.
That's gotta feel better than what you were just feeling, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage aside, that's gotta feel good.
Like having some minty ice cream or something. It's just. I should have stole that staff ages ago.
$16. Oh, damn it.
Ooh. So, what's everybody's new character going to be?
I don't know about you. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I can't wait to show you guys.
Is this name Belrin?
No, his name's not Belrin.
It's Melrin.
Gelrin.
Oh, Melrin.
Okay, I have a fly speed of 30, right?
Hey, kick the hamster ball toward me.
So I could take I could double my movement action, right? If I use my whole movement action to fly 60. Okay, and then I can spend a key point and do Step of the Wind, which will give me a bonus dash, which would give me at least another 60 down, so a total of 120. Well, that's right. That's what. Oh, 30. Okay. So that would get me 90. That would get me to the ring. Okay. Can I grab the ring? Okay. Okay. I will grab the ring.
Oh,
Yes, I put it on.
Shake her hand.
I'm sorry.
That's all I can do. Yeah. Oh, I gotta mark the key point.
So yeah, you can go down and then go back up a little bit after you grab it, right? With all your movement.
I've used
Oh, 90
my,
exactly.
yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Can I use a cantrip while I'm concentrating on?
Oh, that's right. You can't get to me.
Yeah, I don't think any of them do. Okay. Yes. Mm. 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 I'm gonna try just firebolt on Azrak. Of course. Okay, that's it.
Oh, just legendary action,
It's
guys.
getting
No,
so
no big deal.
old.
No big deal. Just legendary action.
Man, one trick pony over here, Asarak. Yep. What is the save for that? Was that even close?
What does the kitty want?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. So I take 31. Uh-oh.
I utilize my non-existent turn to tell Val, you guys need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm already at 50.
Do I get 50 back? Temporary? Okay.
That's right, Shadow. You tell him.
That was Momo.
That was not
sorry.
Shadow.
You tell him, Momo.
Yeah, it's very
Shadow's whispering in his
Chatty.
ear, seek aid from those you saved. Seek aid from those you saved.
So, is there any visible way out of here? Come on. Big roll.
Here we go.
Okay. It's half my movement, right? To stand up. There's no way I can get to Sansa even with using Misty Step. Yes. Yeah. I guess, yeah. But then I can't do anything else, right?
What are you trying to do when you get to me?
I was going to use Thunderstep.
What does that do?
Teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you see within range. Immediately after you disappear, thunderous boom sounds. I can also bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what I carry. I can teleport one willing creature of my size or smaller, carrying gear up to its carrying capacity.
Nice.
The creature must be within 5 feet of you. Well, I still can't do that though, even though, yeah.
I could probably get to you next turn. I have Misty Step. I could get closer to you. I'll probably be right in front of Azarak, so.
Yeah, that's.
You want to take a corpse with you?
Yeah, I'll just hide my head, you know.
Still means
And bag of holding, I mean.
Just shove it in there.
So,
Stick it out.
should I get to you, Sansa? And then.
Well, I'm at the end of the round, so.
Yeah, I know, that's the. And you're also near death, so I'm just like.
And if I'm exhausted again, I'm very near death, because I will be dead.
So. And I can't, that's the problem, is I can't get to you. So. I could just leave? I mean.
Well, can you get to the portal
With Thunderstep, yeah.
from where you are?
From where I am, I can get to the portal with Thunderstep. Yeah.
I could get to here with teleport. Can you get there? Like, if
I
I'm in 5
almost
feet of
wish
you
I
and you're
could-
next to me, can
I
you still
almost
get
wish I could get to Asarak and then use Thunderstep and fucking
clap him?
yeah, clap him and leave. Like,
Just picture Silver go up to him like this, go.
all right. So, are we gonna risk me getting you and then?
Well, if I were to move, even at the top of the next round, we still have to do the whole exhaustion thing. So I might die anyway. Even if you could get to me and we go. But you could just carry 2 corpses out. 3 if you count
This
the
is rough. Like,
green bone that's about to fall in lava if he doesn't have a hamster ball.
I mean-
it's horse shit.
this is like really rough
This is really, really rough.
because. I mean, I risk dying trying to get you and
Yeah.
scraps. I mean, and I don't want to leave
Okay,
anybody.
don't
but
risk it for me. I'll try something else. But
you're gonna try something else.
but you want to try to like grab Greenbone on the way out?
I don't know if I can.
Okay, well,
I can't. Yeah, grab him
Yeah.
while I'm. I mean,
Thunderclap.
maybe JD could like maybe grab him and pull him. I don't know how much.
He just needs to be kicked into the portal, I think.
It's like Rocket League. Or
Yeah,
something.
just Rocket League him into the portal.
Just
Like,
Rocket League
seriously.
him.
Yes.
So is that going to be our plan? Is JD to
I
bow
don't know.
the Rocket League Greenbone into the portal and the 3 of us at least get away, or
Chalk
Well,
like the
you still
DMs
risk a lot by trying to get me, so you can just go for the portal. It's better if we guarantee at least one person gets out.
okay,
Why,
all
you
right.
fools?
But then that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of still wish I could get to Asarak and then Thunder fucking step.
Can
Well, you can still do
really-
that, just don't get
can you-
me.
Can you Rocket League Greenbone into Asarak and then go into his portal?
Do you like pinball him around the room, ding 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 ding, and then get it?
Would you let me do that, Chalk? Like get to Asarak and then use Thunder Step, like. Yeah. I guess if I got to there. Yeah. And then Thunderstep, yeah.
I just remind you that there
Wait,
is
Miss-
an option.
Wait, if it's a bonus action, can't he just do one and then the other?
There is an option.
Spells, unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember a certain djinn that you freed from the bottle? You remember her?
A very
Who?
delayed last breath from Scraps. The genie.
It's just one of those after death exhaustion things.
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
It's usually a fart, but sometimes you think you can hear something.
You know what? If you want, consider it a fart. Consider it a really long fart.
Sansa hears the genie, and then I start to mimic a genie in a bottle dance for Silver to understand.
I didn't free any genie, I don't think.
You didn't. She was with us.
Because I mean, I have to go
Fart.
find them though.
No.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure how much information I can give you with a fart.
A death fart.
Like Sansa, what are you doing?
I'm a genie in a
Wait a
bottle.
minute, I can whisper to Val. Val, the genie! I know you don't want to hear my voice. I'm the last person you probably expected to ever hear from again. The genie!
Just realized
I
that.
don't.
Huh.
I don't remember the genie for some odd reason.
Sansa and I found it when we went on our own after the wine room.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, where?
So
Where?
would I know about it though? Because
Yeah,
if you guys
met
were
her.
on,
You were there.
You met her.
I don't remember that for some odd
She
reason.
was the really big lady with the hammer.
Mhm.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
remember.
God, writing my notes this week has been very stressful.
Now I remember. I remember the. Okay, yeah.
I remember.
I remember the big
Remember?
lady with the hammer. Yeah, like. I don't know. Can I call upon her?
There was one free wish. Fart.
Far.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Crap's very gassy in her final throws.
Yeah, I ate a lot of cheese before I died.
I shoved a wedge into your mouth right when you were done.
I'm also lactose intolerant, so this also helps.
It's only one wish though. Like, how do I wish
Mhm.
this?
So
How do I phrase this wish though? Like, God, I wish it was someone else's turn.
I wish someone
had
else
a
had to make this decision.
So I will tell you that genie wishes can only affect the present. So you cannot undo a past event. So you can't like resurrect somebody or change something
Yeah.
that has already happened. The more concise and simple the wish, the more likely it is to be interpreted in the way that you want it to be.
Say, make sure it's a long,
The
full-on sentence.
the safest way to use a wish is to essentially wish for the base use of another spell. For example, you could wish for a thunder step, essentially, to execute something that is well defined. So you could say, do your whole thing to get over to Sansa, and then instead of using thunder step because you cannot do it, you would wish for the thunder step to basically take you and Sansa to wherever you wanted to go.
Yeah. That may be. I mean, I guess I could wish for Asarak to just disappear, but I don't know if that's gonna really work because he's an asshole. But I think that's probably the safest. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's. No, yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
So, tell me what exactly you're doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, stand up and move my 5 feet or whatever.
10 feet when you get up. So
Yeah,
you've gone
10
up
feet.
to there. So basically, I think we said you could either dash and then Misty Step or Misty Step and dash. Either way, you can get right here next to
Yeah,
Sansa.
so I will. Where's my fucking Misty Step? Okay, so I'll cast Misty Step. I'll do that. So that was to here, I think it was. And then I'll dash
Okay.
and be like,
Asarak is going to take an attack of opportunity with his quarterstaff.
oh, he can fuck off.
Plonk.
What's your exhaustion level?
My exhaustion level is 3.
Okay. He misses you.
Damn right he does. Okay, I'm
made
gonna
it all
grab
the way to me?
Sansa. Yeah, I'm gonna grab her arm, be like, grab Scrap's body.
I already got scraps.
Okay, and then I'm gonna look at Asarak and be like, I wish to use Thunder Step. And then we're all gonna go to the fucking portal, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, For a moment, Asarak looks at you and prepares to counterspell, and then realizes that you are not casting a spell.
Yeah.
And just beside you, for a split second, this vision of that Tao that you freed earlier appears, and she begins casting a spell. And then you, Sansa, and Scraps' body
Grabs his body.
bamf over here in a giant clap of thunder. Can you cast the Thunder Step spell? Just don't consume your spell slot, but just so we can get the effects and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so your teleport works. Asarak is going to try to make a Constitution save.
Give myself.
27. So he will take 10 points of thunder damage from that as you move over there. He is going to toss one last fireball over in your direction. And he is going to place it right here and cover all of you. So, I need Silver and Sansa and Valdemar to make dexterity saves, please. Greenbone is
Can I
inside the
counterspell?
bubble. You're out of range, I think.
Oh,
Aren't you?
60 feet.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No, you are within range. You can counterspell that. And it's a 3rd level spell, so it's automatically counterspelled.
Oh, yeah.
So he does not get the fireball off.
I got fireball too. Told you, one trick pony.
I've got fireball as well.
I know it's a 3rd level spell. Think I can't counter that.
And it
bitch.
is now his turn proper.
Like, yeah, basic.
I'm tired of your parlor tricks.
Clapped your ass.
Yeah.
If you don't like fire, perhaps you like cold. And he moves over here. And he's going to cast Cone of Cold.
I'm gonna yell, "Your shoes untied," and he's distracted, and he's somewhere else.
I need everybody but Greenbone, or so basically Valdemar, Sansa, and Silver to make Constitution saving throws. Probably all with disadvantage.
No, I'm not making it.
And one from you, Valdemar, too.
You're muted, bud.
I'm 90 feet down. Would I still have to
No, let's say you're fine. Thank you for that. Okay, so Silver and Sansa, you take 37 points of cold damage each.
Hallelujah for those 50 temporary.
Yeah.
And that brings us to you, Valdemar. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the extreme heat. $15 is just enough.
So since I'm in the ring and the ring is on his finger, can I cast guidance on him?
No, this is just your soul. You can chat with him every once in a while and lament what life could have been like.
like a perpetual guidance. Yes. Good job, buddy.
Hey, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
So I take it we're gonna leave.
Gonna try.
Yeah. If you want to get Greenbone, like,
Give Give him a
Okay.
good kick up to this platform.
So this round, I will spend, like I did last round, my whole movement action just to fly up to Greenbone.
Okay. So you basically just go straight up and maybe 5 feet
I go-
over.
Can I go straight up to here?
Sorry. Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And do you boop him like a snooker ball? Like if you hit the ball, it
I
does
have
the
no
going
movement. I've done everything.
No, but as you rise up to boop the ball, you just hit it.
And you
like
spend a
like
key
a-
point.
No, you hit it like a pool ball. You hit it
It is
With his actual movement. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
so technically, Greenbone's actually 30 feet down. So to get to Greenbone, you only have to use 60 feet of your movement, which would be either your movement plus a dash action or your movement plus a step of the wind.
movement and a dash action.
Okay, so you still have a bonus action left then.
And since I already spent the key point to do Step of the Wind, I will take Step of the Wind to come up here where I'm at now to be next to Astarak.
Okay.
But as I'm flying up, can I like they said, boop, Greenbone?
Make an
Volley
acrobatics. Make an acrobatics check with disadvantage. $26 with disadvantage. Sure. Let's say that you managed to kick him just a smidgen in the right direction. What, 26, maybe a bit
Is he still
further.
traveling, or does he stop? And hit
Well,
him?
he's just he's also 30 feet down, right? So he's kicked him sort of up towards in the right direction, but I would say he's still 15 feet below the balcony. In fact, the balcony is probably a bit higher up anyway, so for example, he would not be within your reach, Sansa, from where you are, or even if you stepped right over here, because he's below still. But he managed to kick him sort of in the right direction. It's not a goal, but it is headed in the right direction. That's your turn, Valdemar?
All I can do.
Okay. That takes us to Sansa.
Don't you have to stay here until?
Yeah,
Greenbone
so,
gets up?
okay. I'm trying to think this through to the next step. Question. Potions are a bonus action?
Yes. If you drink it yourself, yeah.
Yes, okay. Silver. Do you think
Hmm.
we're getting out of here, like, right now? Like, should I leave right now? Probably not, right? Because
No,
I
because
left Rainbow in the ball.
if you leave, your concentration will drop on.
But he's not in the lava anymore.
But he's still in the air, right?
Oh, is he? I thought he landed on the bottom. Or is he still
He's
in
only
the air?
he's in the air. He's
Is
only
he floating
15
in the
feet.
air?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
floating in the air.
He's still falling. He's still technically falling. He's traveled up a bit, but I mean, gravity is he's going to go back down on the next turn.
Okay, so I have to survive to the next round. Would a potion of
Technically, if he were to fall now from where he is, right, he's not going to fall into lava because he is above this. Well, no, actually, sorry, that's isometric. I guess that is down.
so he's like still like 15 feet off the ground.
He's 15 feet
Falling.
below you, which would put him about
Off the-
75 feet above the lava.
But he's not gonna fall in lava if I lose concentration.
Well, the concentration is on the bubble. So if you lose concentration, the bubble.
Like where is he falling? Because if he doesn't have the bubble, will he just land on some cement?
No, that's what I was.
He's below that. He's below.
He's
that.
gonna fall in the lava with bubble or without bubble.
Okay.
But your concentration, hold on. What is the spell was the sphere of where is it? Resilient sphere, right?
Mhm.
So it's concentration. You don't have to like keep your eyes on him.
Right, but if I leave the room,
concentration still
Should I keep-
stays. Yeah,
Oh.
its concentration goes away if you take damage. I probably should have actually make a Constitution saving throw because you took damage from the Cone of Cold. Your DC is 18. That's with disadvantage, right?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
your bubble
Uh,
went away.
okay. Well, so much for the bubble. All right.
But so even like if you leave the room, concentration still would technically stay if you were able to maintain it. You don't have to like keep it in sight. You just probably have to be on the same plane of existence. And I guess you don't know where this
Okay.
portal goes, but
Oh, good point.
Concept, just leave the room.
Okay, yeah, I think I should bail now.
that is the fartsiest corpse we've ever come across.
Yeah, time to bail now that I'm not.
You're really
concentrating
gonna
on
make
anything
me
else.
jump down and grab Greenbone and actually cast Thunderstep.
Would you like me to do something else? Please enlighten me. Either that or I'm drinking this potion of fire resistance so I don't burn to death in the next round. Silver, any input?
I mean, I don't know what else we can do. I mean,
I don't
if
know either,
you-
so I'm gonna
you're.
I
I mean,
don't know.
yeah. If you want to leave, that's fine. Like,
Because, like, I think we have to try to get as many of us out as we can, and this is probably a good time to do it for me because I'm 5th
Yeah.
level exhaustion. I'm sorry, but
and
what
I
can
know
I?
Val can't carry Greenbone.
I'm trying to think of what to do to help.
Val, I know you're not going to listen to me,
Can't you?
but this
Mage
is not a
Hand
fight that
won't
we're
grab.
going to win.
Mage Hand
Mage
is
Hand
not
can only pick up like 10
strong enough,
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mage Hand isn't strong enough to pick up
I
anybody.
was just like, maybe Mage Hand. No.
I don't have just telekinesis. I wish, but that, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
think.
like I have something I could use that is useful, but I don't.
I think we're really out of options. I mean,
I can create a homunculus, and maybe he can throw Greenbone's body up onto this platform.
Like badminton or something, like, or volleyball.
Yeah. Okay, do you want this potion, Silver?
you can take it.
Should I drink it, or should I just take it with me? Because I can give it to you and then go through the portal. If you're gonna stay in here. I
You-
don't want
you
you to
keep
die
it.
from exhaustion.
You keep it. What? It'll keep me
like,
from dying from exhaustion.
well, it's a potion of fire resistance, so I
oh,
don't know.
well,
Maybe it
oh
won't.
yeah, okay, yeah. I'll take it. I've got an
Okay.
idea.
Okay, yeah. Can I give my potion to Silver?
Sure.
Do I just delete it?
Sorry, I will move it from his inventory to yours. Potion of got like a giant bag full of potions. I feel like if you open your robe, it's just like bottles of stuff hanging there, spell scrolls tucked in,
See,
potion of
anything you
fire
like.
resistance. Okay.
I got watches.
Yeah.
Potions. I got cheese.
I got cheese.
Okay. That is now in Silver's inventory.
All right. I'm gripping Scraps' body. We're gonna head
Alright.
out. Peace. Deuces. Good luck. Through the portal.
So you go through the portal and disappear from sight here. And you reappear
In a lava pit.
in a different room.
Instantly die.
Still stone walls, stone floor. You are you no longer feel that intense heat, however. And the room itself is it's lined with sorry, where's the number?
I'm gonna cast everybody's favorite spell on my turn.
Is it get the fuck out of there?
It's almost as you step out of the mist, you end up in this underground chapel with black pillars, polished obsidian altar in the middle. And resting on the altar, you see something from this distance. You see a bag of some sort. And along the wall, there are 8 emaciated green-skinned creatures shackled to the wall, except for in the back right corner. Is some other, more humanoid-looking creature. Green, with a shell of some kind. Tied up, restrained, not moving at all. And as you enter that room, these monsters, all of their eyes, each only having a single eye, gaze towards you and begin to gibber and drool as they shake their manacles, eager to be set free. And we'll get back to you on your next turn. Silver, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the heat.
Oh, I was gonna take that potion.
But you're only at level
18, that's a save. You are fine. The potion doesn't help you against the heat.
It doesn't help me against the heat?
No, it makes you resistant to fire damage.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna take it. But
The heat is just, it's literally like you're
Sorry,
spending way too much time in a sauna where someone turned up the heat to like 800.
But we're gonna try and save Greenbone, right? Val?
Whatever.
Are you good, man? You seem out
I'm
of it.
fine. We're thinking of complex answers to a simple solution.
So Greenbone
This is a fight
is...
we're meant to win.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. So should I just leave then?
I would say you
Okay,
have to
so-
make a decision.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. I
Okay.
want them at a 2 beast of a challenge rating 1. Hopefully I get a fucking giant vulture or something that can fly.
Okay.
Are you choosing what I get?
Yeah. I'm going to give you a giant eagle. And the second one? The second one is a giant toad.
Is the giant toad with me?
Sure. Yeah, it would be on the balcony there.
I'm going to tell the eagle, save Greenbone.
Okay.
And tell the frog, defend the eagle from Aceract. And then
Okay.
I'm going through the portal.
All right. So you...
Oh, I'm going to tell the eagle to go through the portal after saving Greenbone. Sorry. I gotta...
Okay. Sure. So
Sorry,
you
Toad, was it?
bamf through that. Yeah, giant toad and a giant eagle. Acerak. I think it's time to take my prize and go.
What does it mean, prize?
And he's going to fly
Is
right
Greenbone
right
his
past. He's going to try to fly right past you, Valdemar. So you can make a sentinel attack if you want.
Damn right.
So that's disadvantage, but a 21 is exactly his AC.
Whew.
So he's going to take 14 points of total damage, and he doesn't move. And as you punch him, and he finds himself unable to move past you. Oh, by the way, if you don't have 50 temporary, you do have 50 HP. Okay. Fine.
Fine, what, bitch?
Oh, he's going to have to upcast this spell. Valdemar, as you punch him and you keep him in his place, you see these thin green rays springing from his pointed finger towards you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage, but you have evasion. A 20... I believe the DC for all of his saves is 23. But evasion still means you take half of this damage. This is 10d6 plus 40 force damage as he casts Disintegrate on you. So 34 points of force damage. And that's his turn. And that brings us to you.
I'd try and get out of there, man.
Well, I can't go until I know that the eagle's gotten Greenbone. Otherwise, I've got to try to get Greenbone.
Yeah, so the eagle would go... Does the eagle go on your initial turn, Silver? I know you told him what to do. Let me see. They're friendly to you. Roll initiative. Okay, hold on. Let's see when they actually go. So the giant toad would have gone, but wouldn't have really been able to do anything. So, Valdemar, the giant eagle will go right after you.
Okay. Then I will... I'm going to punch Asarak.
Yeah.
Because either way, I can't do anything until my next turn. Because I have to wait on the eagle. And I have a plan. So I will punch Asarak.
I was just gonna look at Asarak menacingly.
the toad is?
That's really all he can do. Like,
The toad is doing that?
well, I mean, the toad can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, no, I'm trying to picture a menacing toad.
Eyeballs.
yeah.
25? That hits. That's
It's a 21 because I attack with disadvantage.
right. Sorry, it's 21 is his AC. He's going to shield the first attack, but the second one, actually no, he's not going to shield it. He's just going to take it. The second one misses.
Right. Take it.
Okay. And I will spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Uh, 22. He's saving his reaction, so he's not going to shield. He's going to take that first one, and the 18 misses.
Okay. Where is it? Let me find it. Because I used Flurry of Blows. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. Way of the Open Hand, using Flurry of Blows, he can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay. I guess he should have used this reaction.
I was praying. Trying
Okay.
to find it. It's because I use Flurry of Blows. That was my whole plan, using Flurry of Blows. Even if I don't hit, if all I had to do is hit him once, and he can't take reactions.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Now
he
get ready. I'm going to
can.
get him out of here.
He can,
Yeah.
however, use a legendary action.
Fuck. Legendary action. Fuck him
And
as legendary. God damn it.
I need you to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Shit.
19 fails. You take 41 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's 16 off of the temp.
16, and that leaves
And
25.
25. Leaves me with 15.
Okay, now, the giant eagle's turn.
Yes.
Silver, you're not in the room to change any of the commands, so you told him to go get Greenbone, right?
Get Greenbone and fly through the portal after getting.
Yes. So he has a. I don't know why that never shows. What's the fly speed on the giant eagle?
80.
80 feet of fly speed. Okay, so he dives down 30 feet, grabs onto Greenbone, picks him up with his claws, dives up another 30, so that's 60. He can just make it through the portal with Greenbone if you want.
Yes, 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 yes.
He is going to. Fly there, and he will. Let me just help you guys up forward a bit, and he will pop through the portal with Greenbone in his claws.
Nice.
Sansa, anything you want to do?
Can I just look around the room and try to take in as much information as I can?
Yeah.
Assess the room.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
25, or even a 19 with disadvantage. So this is some sort of a chapel. You see the altar in the middle down here. There is a hall. There's a curtain at the far end. Beyond, it's like a black, heavy drapery that's hanging from an archway. Clearly, some path beyond it. These green-skinned creatures that are shackled to the wall, they are chained up for some reason, and they all, I think you would have actually. Was Sansa around way back in the very beginning in Phandalin, where you found the thief's hideout in the catacombs, like in the ruins? If you were there, I think you were.
Yeah.
You've seen this kind of creature before. It looks like this. There was one in those catacombs. It's a Nothic. These are all chained up, and they basically, they're all looking at the group of you now that have entered, and they're basically just rattling on their chains, like wanting to be let free. They are trying to speak in some gibberish that is not understandable. And that's pretty much what you see. In the back corner of the room, you see another creature, also tied up, different from the others. Colin, you want to describe yourself?
That's Core. He's a turtle fighter. Oh, what, JD? And there's not really much to describe. He's a turtle fighter and he's unconscious.
Teenage Mutant Turtle Fighter.
Ninja Turtle.
No,
Should
he
throw
uses a
this
shield.
damn ring in the lava.
Just he uses a shield and an axe, and the shield is his mother's shell.
Wow.
Cultural thing.
What a mama's boy.
So,
Wow.
I'm already taking jabs at him and I don't even know him yet.
It's like you were long lost enemies or something.
Right?
all right. So that's a good look around.
That's it. I can't move, right?
You can move, yeah.
Oh, I was.
Oh no, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have no movement. Your speed is 0. I forgot. Silver just kind of dragged you along into that room, and you've just been
Yeah,
kind of pushed in. Like Silver pushed you
He
through the
broke
portal,
me.
then shortly after, like an eagle basically knocked you over with Greenbone in his claws just to get you out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Back over to you then, Silver.
I can't tell what these things are saying, can I?
No.
And they aren't animals, so I can't cast animal friendship.
Definitely not Alex.
I only go 15 feet too.
Yes.
Okay, well I'm gonna. Well, I guess I could.
You can
I guess I
dash.
could dash to
Yeah.
the portal. Come up here. And he's unconscious?
No, he's kind of dazed. Like he's not unconscious as in no hit points. He's quite hurt though. He is restrained and he just seems to be a little bit out of it. You could probably as a bonus action like rouse him.
Yeah, I will rouse him.
Okay. Core, this is the first time that you've opened your eyes and looked at anything other than those nasty creatures chained up in the wall for a while. And you staring right at this strangely pale half-elf that doesn't look quite alive.
You're a handsome one.
Hey, you! You're finally awake.
Ran into that Imperial ambush I did.
You're
Same
trying to
as
cross
us.
the border. Walks right into that Imperial ambush, like us and that thief over there.
All right.
Hi.
Colin, how do you spell core?
Q-O-R.
Let's see if the giant toad can actually do anything. He can't really.
He just comes through the portal. I mean, he's
All right.
supposed to protect the eagle, so.
Okay. He follows the eagle to the portal.
I thought he was protecting Val.
No, the
protecting
eagle. He
the
said.
eagle.
Val, you get
could get-
50 temporary hit points back. And you find yourself alone, except for Scraps' corpse, in this
I
room.
thought we grabbed Scraps' corpse.
I carried her.
No,
in.
I have Gelrin's
Sorry.
corpse on my finger.
So I was like, no, like, wait a second.
All right,
like,
sorry, you
they
took
took
Scraps as
grab.
well. Never mind. So it is
I took Scraps.
just you face to face with Astrak, and you see now in his eyes an anger that you have not yet seen up to this point. Before this, he seemed to be merely bothered by your group's interruption to his plans. But that has changed. He seems extremely unhappy, and you see him start to make spell casting movements. And he is going to cast a 9th level wish spell.
Oh my god.
And as he does that, Valdemar, things suddenly seem to move backwards. It's not like gravity change. You're still flying there. But it seems like he starts doing motions in one direction, and as he finishes, his hands begin to reverse. And out of the periphery, you suddenly notice a giant toad reappear through the portal. And a split second later, a giant eagle reappears
Oh, this
through the portal
asshole.
with Greenbone in his claws. And Astarak is then going to try to move past you, so you may try to hit him again with the Sentinel. $26, damn, you hit him again. Even with shield, he can't take reactions anyways. Okay, he does not move. And he looks at you and he's, I thought you were merely a distraction. You seem to be something else. And it's your turn.
Just getting the fuck out of there.
For my action, I am going to do wholeness of body
Okay.
and recover 45 hit points.
Is it only 45? Why did I think
Yeah,
it was
it's
more?
3 times. I think it's 3 times my spell, my level.
Okay. You're level 14, though.
Oh, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was 15.
For a very short little while longer.
But I thought we were going up to 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, you're right. You're 15.
Yeah, so it's 45. Okay, that's my action. I am going to spend a key point and do Step of the Wind. And with my movement action, that should get me through the portal altogether.
Yes.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so you now pop up in the same room with the rest of them.
And as I'm leaving, I'm going to flip him off.
I
I can't believe you made me save you, Gelrin. When you already
make
had
you-
another character. You could have said something.
don't think I did. I totally forgotten about this ring. You can't save him though. He can't be brought back out. It is just
But
his
I
soul.
spent 2 rounds getting that ring.
Yeah, but it's just his soul, right?
We can put his soul in the turtle.
Just replace.
I
him.
guess you could give the ring to Kor, and then Kor can talk to Gelrin.
That's interesting.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, so Colin can play Gelrin and Core.
So Valdemar, as you pass through that portal, I guess that takes us over to Sansa, who can't move. Is there anything you guys want to do? Otherwise, this effectively takes you out of combat. What does the eagle do?
Go back through the portal with Greenbone. That was like
Okay.
that's its objective was to save Greenbone. He went through the portal. Now he's back there. Now he's gonna go back through the portal with Greenbone.
For some reason, something is preventing him from moving.
Oh, come on. It's bullshit.
Can I drink a potion of healing?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, Silver, you suddenly begin to lose that connection to those
Yeah.
conjured animals as Asarak used Dispel Magic as a legendary action. And the very last thing that you see or sense through the toad is Asarak flying over to Greenbone, wrapping his cloak around him, and both of them disappear.
Man. It's some bullshit.
That's dumb.
All right, so we are officially out of combat.
So Sansa still can't.
Sansa still
I
can't
hit her moving
move.
speed, right?
Yes. You recover 1 level of exhaustion on every long rest.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Assuming you
What
have
about
some food and
really
drink.
long rest.
Well, we sleep for like a week.
Pretty
That's
much. Well, you only need to reduce 1 level to be able to move again.
Yeah, but is it safe to take a long? I don't think it's safe to take a long rest in here.
What about tiny hut?
Probably not. Yeah, we have tiny hut.
I want to say I was about to cast conjure animals against us, so you could ride something like.
That's also an option. She doesn't need to move herself. She's sitting on top of something, though. You're
yeah,
inside her,
because something's
but
gotta take scraps too. So
Just mount us onto something.
Bag of holding
find
out.
someone to do reincarnation on scraps. That's if T wants it.
Can I still cast things even though I'm paralyzed?
yeah, you just can't move.
Oh, I just have no move.
You just have no speed. That's all. You have everything else. You find that as you spend a few moments in this room, you find those temporary hit points waning off of you.
So what should we do with these other guys? Like, we shouldn't just leave them here.
They've been chained to those walls since I've been here.
Can Misty step over to you?
Can I take that?
Maybe.
Can I take that ring off and throw it back through the portal?
Why would you do that?
Why?
I'll take it if you don't want it.
Did I do something to offend you?
I
No,
mean,
I'm
you
genuinely curious. You seem peeved at something.
I am.
Over what?
If you already had a backup character ready to go, why didn't you say something?
because I told him not to. That's one.
Okay. It's a magical item. Do I have to attune to it?
No, you can wear it if you like, just wearing it, because it doesn't have any. Well, if you sorry, I should say that if it's the Ring of Mind Shielding, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to attune to it if you want the benefits of it, like, which is you're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or creature type, that kind of thing. And you can then use an action on the ring to become invisible. So if you want to use that stuff, then yes, you would have to attune to it. If
I
you
think it only makes the ring invisible.
cause the ring to become invisible, yes, sorry, you're right.
Oh, that's why would you do that?
So yeah, otherwise the ring is just a ring. You can still wear it while not being attuned to it, or you can put it in your pocket or give it to somebody else.
I can take it if you don't want it.
I don't want it.
I will give it to.
Roll it on the floor over to me. I'll put my fingers down.
Pick it up with your toes.
Yeah, just make it a toe ring. Yeah.
So,
And as a sidebar, I didn't want to play Gelrin anymore.
So that
I told
goes
Chalk, like, if
there.
he's dead, then I don't want to play him anymore, because he's not technically my character. I didn't make him.
This is true. All right. So, what's the plan?
so do we want to free these? I think we should probably free these guys.
And Val can understand them if they're speaking in something that you can't.
Let's see, who else is in the room now? Well, Val can understand any language. They're speaking in Undercommon. So only Val can understand them, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask Val if they.
Who's got Moa?
I do, Val.
Okay, so Moa actually does suggest freeing the shackled creatures. Do you also
What
have
are they sa-
Wongo?
No, I think I only
No,
have
okay.
one.
Okay. Right. What are they saying? Most of it is honestly, even though you understand it, is mostly just gibberish. One of them does say, if you look to get out, mind the bones, mind the bones, and then returns back to just gibberish. Like they've clearly been either tortured or they're not. They're not really. They're aberrations to begin with. Another shouts, "Follow the purple trail to the treasure."
Purple trail to treasure. Find the bones.
Mind the bones.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Like mind the gap.
Yeah.
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 That's what I thought as well.
No,
Mind
we
the
have to
bones.
mine for bones.
No, I wanted to make sure you didn't hear find. That's all.
Purple trail to the treasure.
Yeah. That's what the thing said.
Okay. I want to make sure I wrote it down right. What do I know about these creatures?
Make either a history or survival check or nature check rather. Something like depends on what you're after. Like, are you after like the kind of creatures or where they come from?
Yeah, the kind of creatures. If they're good or evil.
Okay.
if
Yeah,
they can be trusted.
make a history check. You don't remember that much. Do you feel like they're not quite natural. Like they are clearly aberrations that used to be in a previous life either maybe arcanists or some other creature that was turned into this by a wizard or some evil curse. Something like that. You know they're evil, but not like they're essentially neutral evil. They're not
Okay.
that strong, but they do, there is 8 of them that are tied up. These are mostly hurt. They don't seem to be, obviously they're not like strong. They've been tied up here for a while. They're emaciated and they're looking pretty rough. So even if it says uninjured, they are very injured.
Okay. I will relay to the group that they said mind the bones and the purple trail, follow the purple trail to treasure. If we want to get out, mind the bones. So I'm assuming it means beware of the bones, so maybe skeletons. And there's a purple trail to treasure. And what I know about these creatures. That
Okay.
They're evil, but they're severely hurt, and they're speaking undercommon.
Okay.
So if they're severely hurt and they start attacking us, I think we're strong enough, me and you, Silver,
Yeah.
to take these guys out.
So I think I'm gonna free this one. I just want to see what he's gonna do.
Sure. Make a dexterity check.
Wait. Let me move up there because
Yeah.
I can't see you. Just in case he
Oh, yeah.
he does attack you. That
Okay.
I'm
You
up
said
there
a
to.
dexterity check.
Yeah, just to unshackle, to try to unlock the shackles. Okay, that's good enough. You managed to undo the shackles, and as soon as you unshackle the creature, he kind of cowers and like crawls a little bit to the side, like back against the wall, over to the next nearest one. And he kind of looks at the other one. Valdemar, you hear him come. This one too, please.
He says he wants this one released.
Yeah.
But he hasn't made any
He has, yeah.
attack.
No, in fact, he's trying to sort of, even though he's between you and the wall, he's trying to stay as far away from you as possible to try to be as non-threatening as he can.
Okay. So I'll do this one.
There seems to be some sense of self-awareness that. Oh, this one's a shitty Nothic. that they're usually seen as monsters and bad things, and does not want to pick a fight.
Do you want me to do a check on this one as well?
We could probably say that if you wanted to unshackle them all, it would take a bit of time to do that, but you can certainly go around.
Can I go to the other side and start
Sure.
unshackling them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll do that.
as you unshackle all of them, they eventually end up congregating in the back corner here, sort of along the wall, trying to keep their distance from you, and but they're all sort of huddled together. I can't really represent them all as close together, but they're sort of all huddled in the corner, sticking together for whether it's comfort or safety, and they generally just leave you alone.
I will give Sansa my potion of healing. So you get 9 hit points back.
Thank you.
So I guess we probably shouldn't stay here then.
These words.
Is there anything behind this curtain? Can somebody check? Because I can't.
I love that Sansa's just in the center of the room, basically. Could you bring that? Can you check over there?
What's that over there?
Someone push me forward.
What you need is one of those little dollies that that you get for a pallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we, if we wanted to, Chalk, could we take a long rest in this room?
Time-wise, yes.
Okay.
It's been long enough that if you wanted to do that, you could do that.
I'm going to ask these Nothics. Now that we freed you, if anything comes in this, you'll protect us, right? You promise you won't attack us. And as a, I'm assuming this is a pillar right here.
Yes, they're all pillars, correct.
Okay. Just to, I'm like, if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna punch the pillar, not to damage it, to knock it down, but just to show them that I can punch pretty hard.
Okay, make an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh God. Oh, it wavered off the
12. Still, I mean, it's pretty easy to intimidate these creatures at this point. They seem to understand what you're trying to say.
Okay. So if we can make a tiny hut in here, we could sleep, we could rest up, we'd all lose 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
The bad thing,
You get all my spell slots.
Yeah, the bad thing though is that takes away from the time that we could do. Well, we can't do Revivify,
Yeah, nobody can do Revivify.
so that wouldn't help Scraps at all.
Could Galvin have even done it? I don't think so.
Done
Right?
what?
Revivify?
I can resurrect.
Oh.
Or could have resurrect.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, because I mean, no one can do anything we can't.
But we will have to take her to a church.
Yeah.
And no offense, but can we put her body into the bag of holding?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
dead, I don't care.
I was gonna. I already was gonna do that. I
Well,
can't
I'm not.
move.
I don't want to desecrate
Oh,
your
she won't
corpse. Perhaps
mind.
is all like as we're stuffing you into
She'll
this bag.
understand.
I was very fond of the bag of holding when I was
Yes.
alive.
She might even be honored to be put in the bag.
I mean, there were all those experiments. Like,
Yes, for science. Okay, I can cast the tiny hut.
Hey, Sansa, you remember the time where we choked that guy to death with the bag?
Yes.
Of
How can I forget?
I'll
I don't
pick
know why
up
there's
the
a
little
brick.
one, whom I don't know who it is.
There we go.
You don't mind if I join you all in your tiny hut?
No, get out.
Okay.
get out of here.
Well, here's the body.
You just throw it into this invisible thing.
Or you would have found your battle axe and shield somewhere stashed in this room here near your body, and just in a bag, so you were able to pick that up.
Bring scraps into the house for them.
All right, so everybody is in there. Anybody doing a first watch?
I'll do watch.
Do you want me to do it with you, or do you want me to take the second watch? I'll take the second watch because you and I
Yeah.
are pretty much the only ones that are up.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check. 24, even with disadvantage. It is quiet in here. The only movement every once in a while are some of the Nothics, and it's you see them sort of. They're like really hideous looking cats, but in a cute way. They're like snuggling up in the corner, like looking to either comfort themselves, heal themselves, and rest as well. There are some faint noises of this really drooly, sort of gutturally snoring coming from the pile of monstrosities in the corner. It's strangely adorable.
I was gonna
Yes.
say it sounds super adorable.
Strangely adorable.
It's cute in a disgusting way.
Every once in a while, you catch the. I guess you're in a dome, so you wouldn't see that, but you always see that there seems to be one or two of them holding watch, as they are also long resting, and you see the little green eye sort of scan the room occasionally. They can't actually see into your dome, but it is quiet for this first part. And who's doing the second watch?
Val.
Okay. Give me a perception check with disadvantage. 11. The rest of the night is much the same. So one thing that you notice just near the 7.5 hour mark or so, it's just about time for all of you to wake up. You suddenly notice that portal begin to wave and flicker, and suddenly a creature falls through the portal and appears on the other side, and you see before you this very tall, twice, maybe more than twice your height, Valdemar, Furbolg, that you've seen before, though you never really paid much attention to her race or general demeanor, but you recognize her as Lucanu, and this would be T's new character that has entered
Hi.
Oh.
through the portal.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Wait, what?
I thought we were going to get
And-
attacked by a furbog.
And Lucano, you technically don't see them other than all you see, you come through, you see this pile of snoring aberrations in the corner, because you don't see the dome itself.
I look at all the Nothics and I have my long sword out just to be. But they don't seem to be attacking me. I'm like, okay, well, I'll leave them alone. I try to stride forward. I just hit this wall. I'm
Just bump into something.
and I'm just sort of patting around it, just like, okay.
Valdemar, you're inside the dome, and you see this large, strong woman with a crossbow on her back, a long sword in her hand, and she's wearing this set of armor. It's a suit of plate armor that is fashioned from what appears to be a giant scorpion shell. It's got spikes on the shoulders and around the back and in various other places. And it leaves behind, as she moves around, it leaves this little coughs of dark black greenish
Is she
puffs
pooping while
of
she's
air behind.
walking?
It a little, yes, but it looks like that. But to you, with your SMRTs that you recently gained, you do remember that there was mention that this scorpion armor is indeed cursed. But it seems to provide her with enough advantages that it is worth wearing. Both the crossbow and the longsword are clearly of high quality, potentially magical weapons, but they're very finely made. You see that the longsword is covered in blood. Clearly, this Lucanu did not make her way down here on a casual stroll. And
Okay. Are you going to... So have I completed the long rest?
yeah, I was just going to say, you guys can all complete your long rest, including Core. I'm just going to... Did you put scraps into a bag of holding?
Day?
Yeah, sure. It's a new day.
Okay. Okay, good. Give me back everything.
Are you dropping the tiny hut, Sansa? Is that going away?
Yeah.
Okay, so suddenly, Lucano, in the middle of the room, first of all, a little halfling steps out of nowhere that you've been feeling this. The thing steps out, and then suddenly the whole thing disappears.
I thought you had a real sword in your hand.
Yeah.
I thought, like, holy crap, she's got a sword.
Okay.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm gonna have my fist up.
Who are you? I should have a better sword than this wiggly ruler, but...
Wiggly ruler.
What was this magical wall that you had? What are you doing here? Wait,
You answer me
I know.
first.
I know you. I've met you. And you. And you. And you, I don't know.
Okay, Dorothy.
Do I remember her? Val? Does Val remember her?
I thought she was.
So
Yeah.
wait, she was Lucanu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, she had the Minotaur. Gelrin, she had the Minotaur.
Yeah, you definitely remember the Minotaur.
Yeah, I came out of the mirror. I held the sword up to
from
Sansa's
upstairs.
throat.
Yeah, from upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sansa definitely remembers her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had a whole event.
Yeah.
I have a creative means to keep my memories.
Hey, you!
So we all remove.
What's
We
up?
all recover one level of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at level 2.
Okay. So I
Sansa,
can.
you're at 4. You can move again. You have half movement, but I mean, we're not in combat,
Oh,
so you
okay.
can
Yeah.
walk around freely. It's
Have I
fine.
gotten rid of that hunger or whatever?
The hunger, not yet. No.
No, well, that's dumb.
I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to remember your curse, though, if that is gone or not.
Damn you! What's a different kind of curse?
So what happened to 2 of your party members? You appear to be missing.
You are still cursed, Solar.
I'm gonna open the bag of holding.
Put the bag of holding.
Oh, my apologies.
Yes.
We ran into.
Oh, and then I'm gonna show her my toe ring.
Oh, that's a very
The other
nice
one's in there.
ring.
We had a run-in with this really ugly baby, which we killed, but then that summoned Asarak,
Mm.
and unfortunately, one of our party members fell into the lava,
Ah.
and the other died of exhaustion.
Succumb to the heat.
Yeah.
What happened to your Minotaur friend?
My friend Zal, he's he didn't make it past. We found this strange spherical device back there, but he didn't make it past. So I've been wandering around trying to find a way out ever since. But then I bumped into you guys.
I ran into that too. I didn't go near it, but I ran into it too.
Yeah, no,
He
Zal
says
went
through
into...
the toe ring.
Oh,
No, that's core.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going.
I'll specify Gelrin.
Was it the room that we avoided? That we all decided not to go in right before the last room?
It's the room that Valdemar went into and looked at, right? I think,
Yeah,
Valdemar, you
yeah,
looked
that-
at that spherical device that had like a door that you could go in, and there was like the seat inside. But Valdemar never went into it,
We never went
Oh.
back to it.
and you never
He
went back to
decided
it.
to become a chicken instead.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
not just any chicken though. No,
Like a literal chicken.
Oh, do I still have Straw Bundle?
yeah.
He's still hanging out? Alright.
Well,
Core.
looking at Lucana, can I tell if
looking up at Lucana. You mean
looking
I'm
up,
7 foot
looking
tall.
way up?
Long, big woman.
She's about 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah, so basically looking at her shins, can I tell if she's a fighter, a wizard, a cleric, a thief?
Well, you could make
Does not look like a thief.
make a perception check and see what you, and then I mean you can always ask her, but make a perception check to see what
So
where you
at level 2, I still have disadvantage.
on ability checks. Yes,
So this is
that's the
this is
first
a
thing that
skill-
goes.
So this is a skill check, though. Is that
It's still
Same,
it's
right?
still, yeah, it's still the same.
You guys look worse than I did.
8. I mean, she looks strong. You don't see any obvious like, you know, she doesn't have a staff or something. So you're not thinking wizard or sorcerer, but you're not quite sure if she's like a
do I see
fighter
holy
or
symbol?
with an 8, probably not.
Okay. She doesn't have
Your
it,
small
okay.
friend had my queen's scepter. Would it be possible to get that back, please?
Yes?
When we get out of here.
Oh, when we sell it all, is it?
Let's
I'm
not
not
go
get it
through
there.
digging through Scrap's corpse just yet. I know that's
Yeah,
what she would
we
want,
did.
is us to just raid her
She
corpse.
stole my queen's scepter out of her tomb. I would like to bring it back because I've got to bring my queen back. I also holds up in a bag and shows Sansa.
Bodies and bags. What are you gonna do?
So, match made in heaven. How often do you run into another group of people with a dead body in a bag?
We experiment with ours.
You all are a weird bunch.
Welcome.
May I travel with you until we find a place out of here? Find a way out of here at least?
Yeah.
I like to reciprocate that question.
What skills do you have to offer us?
I am a soldier with lots of healing properties. I am also known as a cleric.
I mean, we already saw her do something to somebody at the mirror. It was pretty good.
Of course you
Well, Lucana, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah. Wait, what? Why do you say that?
There's
Maybe
a
so.
How long
Back
do
to
we
the
think
portal.
this one's gonna last?
Gelrin to Sansa, best not tell her about
Yeah.
her history with healers.
You are smiling weirdly, my friend. Why is that? Okay. Has anyone checked behind this curtain? And why are all those nothings?
No. I would like to, please.
okay. You can
Now that I can use my feet.
pull the curtain aside. Behind the curtain is a 10-foot wide, about 45-foot long hallway
Oh,
set with 4 decorative archways that have blank walls with them. There are
Okay,
3 paths marked out in red, gold, and purple that tile snake along the floor, each leading to one of 3 archways. There is a charred skeleton on the floor that points to the fourth archway, which has no path leading to it. And a single torch burns in a wall sconce at the far end of the wall. Mounted below that is a bronze plaque of some kind with some writing, but you can't quite make out what it says from this distance.
Okay, so remember what the Nothics told us. Mind the bones. So I'm assuming that means beware the bones, or it could be listen to the bones. So if he's pointing to an archway, that could be the exit. But they also said the purple trail will lead us to treasure. So if we follow that purple trail, we could find treasure. So we could go the purple way. Either that's the exit or that's treasure. If it's treasure, then we could come back this way and take that exit that the skeleton is pointing towards. You see, I think the because I'm SMRT now, I think the purple path would be the logical one to take first, because either it takes us to treasure, which is good, or an exit, which is good. The treasure could be the exit.
Assuming that they told us the truth.
So you're saying the purple path is a win-win?
Yes. If it only takes us to treasure and no exit, then I say we come back here and take this exit that the skeleton is pointing towards.
I also think, and this may be something T might remember, there was something that the hag told you about.
1 second.
Oh,
And I'm just mentioning that because I know a lot of shit has happened in the last since then.
Oh, wait. Not one. Sorry, I have so many notes. Give me 1 second. Because I do remember something about the hag.
Ukana, how are your note-taking skills?
Pretty good.
Okay, good.
I remember a lot of stuff.
Out of character, you know Val's going to cry his ass off when we have to bury Scraps.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I cried last week. I actually cried. So. But apparently that's completely natural. I asked a few friends of mine about it. They were like, yeah, no, I cry too.
I had a little depression.
There is something about it, but my notes aren't specific.
Mr. Val, is it? Your fists are quite calloused and seem well traveled.
Yeah, you want to find out?
No.
Okay.
Why?
You want to find out why?
Why would I want to
You wanna
find
know
out?
what
It was,
they
it was a compliment.
Hey, so is this a fire at the end?
It's a torch.
Okay. Can I take, because it's 50 feet to the end of this room, this hallway. Can I take one of those walnut fruits that shake and provide 10 feet of dim light? Can I, because I have a whole bunch of them apparently. Can I take one and throw it down this way?
Yeah. Just to give it some extra light?
Just to give it some light, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have all these walnut fruits. Yeah, it will provide magical light for 1 minute.
There you go. Does that help?
Okay.
I think you should be able to see more.
All right, so let me edit that so I can only have 8 left.
Sansa, Valdemar, and Silver, give me an intelligence check. We'll see if you guys can recall something that T is trying to look up. 26, 33. That's not a very high average.
None of us remember anything.
I remember it.
Okay.
Well, I found it.
Okay, well, you can mention it then. This was my backup in case you didn't, in case they rolled, but they didn't.
All right, shit. See, she said 3 things. If this is the right hag I'm thinking of. Hidden on this level of the dungeon is of lost lore, guarded by an Aracana lot, whose true name is Yiga Raxig, which I have enough for that, by the way. There is only one way to leave the dungeon. The Ebon Pool. Charred bones lead the way. The red trail leads to death. Now, Yiga Raxig is a ring of light, which a certain monk might have.
I don't have a ring of light.
Yeah, you do.
I
You do.
have it down at, yeah.
You're wearing it.
Oh, I'm wearing it. Okay.
I don't
Miss-
have that.
Oh, it emits bright light in a 20-foot radius until its command word Iga Raxic is spoken. Forgot about that.
So red is dead.
Red is dead. I'm gonna copy this. Let me copy this.
Okay, so purple leads to treasure, red is
Charred
dead.
bones lead the way. That seems like
What's
follow
yellow
the
lead
bones.
to though?
Mystery.
I do like a mystery.
Is this skeleton charred in any way?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Where are you going, Silver? Are you walking down the hallway, Silver?
Just pieces out.
See ya.
Oh,
For everybody else, like,
backtracking again.
so we've got purple, right? We're going to purple.
Yeah, I would say purple would take us to treasure, but we might find a fight. But that Eben pool that the hag mentioned
It's gonna be through.
is going to be through this one here.
Can you get
So
up
do
there
we-
and throw one of those seed things that you have to see if there's like something in the room?
I have tons more.
Okay, yeah. So
You do actually. I wrote down.
Illuminate.
Loads.
Where do you want to
You
throw
were
it?
the,
So if I come up here, this is the exit that the archway that the skeleton is pointing at, right?
Yes.
So can I shake up another one of those wokanuts and throw it in there to see?
Well, you're standing at an archway. Make an investigation check.
Oh my goodness.
$13. There seems to be a secret door there that is currently blocking your path. Yeah. 13 or 12 even, yeah.
Seems to be running on some type of.
In fact, like all of these paths, right? Like this one, that one, and this one, they all lead to an archway, but all the archways are sealed. Like there's an archway on what looks like otherwise a blank wall.
Yeah.
The archway I'm in front of, does it appear to have any runes or writing?
Make an intelligent. Well, make with a 12. You didn't see anything like that.
Can I put my hand on that door? Do I feel resistance? Or does my hand go through?
It does not go through. You do feel resistance.
Okay. So I will put both hands and I'm gonna like, hey, there's a door here and it's a secret door and I can't get through it. Be like a really bad mime. I'm trapped in a glass cage of emotion.
So are we just gonna leave, or are we gonna?
well, you want to look at the next door and see.
I say we go for the treasure.
I wouldn't mind going for the treasure.
Otherwise,
I know we just went through a bunch of shit.
Well, we just
but-
rested, so I think we're more confident right now.
Need a
But-
little dopamine hit.
otherwise,
I'm gonna do what Scraps would want to do and go for the treasure.
Also, we still have exhaustion though.
But we've lost a level.
Yeah. But I
Yeah, I'm
think
only on level 2, so.
I'm level
Yeah, I'm on
4.
level 2.
Well, you're on level 4, Santa, yes?
Yeah.
Lucana will protect you.
Thanks.
You have
She
any
gives you a
cheese,
very gentle
Lucana?
kind of pat. She gives you a very gentle pat on the head.
You have any cheese, Lucano?
I don't. No.
No.
Would you like some cheese?
What kind of cheese?
Magic cheese.
Oh, I've got an assortment. I open the robe.
Do you have any? Do you have any sandwiches?
I don't. I have no sandwiches.
Scraps always had sandwiches.
Oh.
Probably still have
Fine.
sandwiches.
What kind
Probably,
of
yeah.
sandwiches?
Yeah, let me rifle through this dead corpse to find her sandwich supply.
You gotta bear in mind, some of them are moldy by now.
Yeah.
They've
I'm
been
immune to
around
poison,
since-
so
Yeah.
Valdemar, as you put both of your hands on this wall, you do, like, it's solid, but you do feel like if you pushed, you'd probably be able to open a secret door.
okay, I'm gonna tell everybody that, like, hey, if I push hard, I can push through this door and open it. So we lost Gelrin and Scraps. And in Val's mind, we can still bring those two back. So he's not too concerned about thinking that they're dead. So I would say that we go follow the purple, get the treasure, because we're probably going to need treasure to resurrect them. So why not get the treasure? If we have to fight, we fight. And then we can come back to this door where I'm in front of, which is probably the exit leading to the Ebon Pool.
So Silver and Core, you guys are both up where the purple trail leads to.
Yep.
Describe to me how you got there.
Followed the
I
purple
followed
line.
the path.
Okay.
And the line.
So when you get there, having followed the purple path, Silver, you find yourself in front of the wall within that archway. Do you touch the wall?
Yes, I touched the wall.
You feel that it is consistent like thick mud. Like you can push your hand into it and it kind of goes through like molasses. Do you keep pushing through?
Yes, keep pushing through.
Okay. You push through this wall and in front of you, Silver disappears.
It's the edge of the map.
So Dusty, what's your new character going to be?
And just stay where you are there for a second, Silver. So you find yourself someplace else. Back,
What is this?
you're in a room that is filled with like this soft music. The walls in this room are painted the color of dried blood. It is filled with bookcases draped in cobwebs. Dust lines the walls, and standing 4 deep in the middle of the room are more bookcases. Hundreds of leather-bound tomes that weigh down their sagging shelves. At the far end of the room is a small study that contains a padded leather chair, a footstool, and a small table, as well as 3 corpses dangling upside down from shackles and chains bolted to the ceiling near the northern wall. There's a lantern-shaped device resting atop the table that appears to be the source of the music, and an old man lies asleep in the chair, his horn-rimmed spectacles slipping down to the end of his nose.
Push through too to get so I'm in there with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So Valdemar, the rest of you see both Silver and Core sort of squeeze themselves through this thick, muddy wall at the end of the purple trail. Do you follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am following the purple trail. I followed the purple trail all the way up to
Okay.
that secret door.
Okay, I'm just going to move you guys over. I trust that you're able to navigate the
Yes.
the very tricky purple trail. So you all find yourself in this study now.
I'm gonna slowly walk towards the old man and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
Sansa, the smell of this room reminds you of your younger years studying magic.
Oh.
Just all the books are hundreds of years old, and they have that unique scent to them, and it brings back fond memories, even, which is a bit strange because you're in this difficult and dangerous place that has taken so much from you, but this room feels comfortable for some reason. As you talk to this old man, Silver, he lifts his head and says, "Oh, why do you disturb me?"
Well, I didn't want to just go perusing through all of this. I was gonna ask, well, what are you doing here?
I mean, I work here.
Work here?
Yeah.
Who do you work for?
I mean, I work for him.
Him.
You must know him if you are here.
I know of him.
By him, do you mean Asarak?
Don't. Maybe.
I never met him, but based on the state that these guys came in when they found me, I'm quite glad that I didn't.
We're well acquainted.
Yes,
Oh.
I know of him.
These three tried to meddle in his affairs.
Wasn't a case
Hey,
of
he took
trying-
one of our friends.
It doesn't surprise me. He does not like meddlers.
So what is this room?
This room. This is the Red Library.
Lucano just picks out a book at random and just starts.
Would you mind?
What's this book?
Make an investigation check.
It's a book.
It is a book.
Pages.
Well, you have a 9. It's probably the one you're looking at in particular. It's a spell book of some kind. It's not particularly fancy. It seems to be a reference guide. Talks about material components. Nothing that, it's stuff that you're somewhat tangentially familiar with.
Okay.
Can I
put
pull
it
a
back.
book off the wall? Whatever looks interesting.
Sure, make an Arcana check. 19. You peruse some of the shelves, and it's got to be a good couple of hundred books of historical texts. Somewhere between 50 to 100 tomes of arcane lore. And amongst that, you come across 3 spell books. Most of them contain just basic 1st through 3rd level spells that you're familiar with. There is one spell book in particularly, however, that stands out to you. Its title is X, the Mystic's Arcane Grimoire, and it's burned into its spine. And as you flip through it, you come across 3 spells that you are not familiar with yet. A 7th level, an 8th level, and a 9th level spell. As you do that, though, you notice the old man, again, is like, would please do not remove any of the books.
Anyway, I can photocopy the page. Can I check this book out? I might need a library card, though. Sorry.
You can't
You don't
take
have to
any.
You don't pay their dues.
You may not take any of the books.
Well, what kind of library is this then?
A private one?
Um,
If I can't leave, neither can the books.
Why can't you leave?
He won't let me.
is
there
he
not
here?
even, like,
He's
a back
always
door or
here.
something you can- Is there no back door you can?
Oh, there are doors. This is not a matter of doors, child. This is a matter of magic. And he kind of gives you this dismissive look, like, please.
Any books that are on turtle culture?
Make an investigation check.
What kind of Dewey Decimal System do you have here?
What did you get?
16.
16? Yeah, you find it seems to be a lore book. It's titled Dead in the Swamp. It doesn't seem like a happy story.
I think this is the book that Mother would not let me read.
Have we asked them what their name is?
I don't think so.
So
Librarian.
who are you, anyway?
Call me Mr. Fox.
Mr. Fox. That's a fake name.
It's your name.
Beatrix Humperdinck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you're a caretaker of this room then? Since I'm assuming you have nothing else to do since you can't leave?
I am.
So can we read the books? We just can't take the books.
I mean, I'd prefer you leave altogether, to be honest.
I just met these
So,
folks.
we
and
were
I
told
don't
there was
think they're the
treasure in this
leaving
room.
kind. Yeah, they said something about treasure. Unless treasure is knowledge.
What
So,
exactly
Mr.
do you do
Fox.
here, Mr. Fox?
Mostly research.
Research.
What kind of research?
I assist with his plan.
And what is his plan?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Of course not.
Frankly, I don't know his plan.
How long have you been assisting him?
you're not a very good assistant if you don't know what his plan is.
I can't remember. Seems like forever.
Can't be a very good plan if you don't know what it is.
Or maybe it's the best plan because I don't know what it is. How would I know? I don't know what it is.
But you're supposed to be his researcher.
I don't have to know everything.
Research.
I can't tell you that.
So, Mr. Fox, have you ever thought about defying him?
I see this one's the funny one.
Also the pretty one.
I don't know about that. And he kind of adjusts his like horn-rimmed spectacle. He's like, probably not.
Is there anything shiny?
So
in
you
the
wouldn't
room?
know how
The music box is
one
shiny.
would go about defeating him, then
Oh, you came to defeat him? That's adorable.
let's become a little personal.
Maybe you've come across a weakness that others wouldn't notice about Asarak. I mean, rhymes with Blazarak.
I'm saying this out of character, but hey, Val, what's the name of that ring you have? Could be this guy's name.
Let me see if I can pronounce it. Oh crap! I closed out my.
If you scroll up a little bit on the.
On the chat.
Yes.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
My brain
It's,
just kind of went.
Iga Raxig.
Does Valdemar say that out loud?
Just that Lucano wouldn't know, you know. So I'm just, as the note taker, I have to give hints.
Yeah, Val will say it out loud.
Okay. Core, you are closest to Mr. Fox. You notice that he suddenly stops moving altogether. He seems to be stunned.
You good there, man?
No reaction.
Did the music box next to him do anything?
No, it's still playing.
And I slip this book into my bag.
Sure.
Here's the book. Sansa is still empowered with the power of 9
So, yeah,
My shiny
you are.
things.
So, until you get a chance to look at it more closely, just remember that you have that book and it has a 7th, an 8th, and a 9th level spell that you do not yet know.
Okay.
Look at this music box.
Sorry?
I want to look at the music box.
Okay,
Investigation?
sure. $15. It's made of it's a box. It's made out of dark wood with a gold filigree. It Oh yes, it is, JD.
I just noticed. I didn't
It is 5-sided. Each of the 5 sides is sculpted with the image of a horned woman playing a different musical instrument. There's a dulcimer, a flute, a harp, a lyra, and a viol. Are you touching the box?
I don't want to.
Well-
Yeah, I want to touch it.
You get the distinct feeling that there is some magic coming from this musical box, and what exactly that is would require further investigation. But it's also simple enough to stop the music. It looks finely made. It looks like it's worth at least 750 gold in the right place.
Miss Sorcerer Lady, ma'am.
Me?
This thing's magic. I'm not
Yeah.
magically adept.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Can I identify the box?
Lucano actually wants to go up to Core and kind of go, oh, by the way, I'm Lucano.
Oh, Core, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. See, this is
Oh,
the
I'm
adventure.
Sansa, by the way, so I'm not just Sorcerer Lady.
Oh, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Want some cheese?
Maybe later.
You can identify. It takes a minute to do that, though.
That's fine.
So, out of character, have we tracked the body of Gary Gygax? Is that what happened here?
So you're going to spend a minute to identify that? What is the rest of you doing?
I'm going to be inspecting and looking for this fabled treasure, which is probably
Yeah,
means the
Val
box, but,
Val
you know,
will do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm looking for books where the titles kind of pop out at me as well.
Yeah, I'll spend some time looking at books.
All right. The 3 of you make some perception checks.
And can I aid Silver?
Sure. So that would be a 24 then for a Silver's perception. And a 13 for Lucanu. Well, you managed to find 3 additional spell scrolls, dusty ones that were stuffed between various books on the shelves. There is a spell scroll of Create Undead. There is a Fabricate spell scroll. And there is a Resurrection spell scroll.
Sorry, Resurrection, Create Undead, and
Fabricate.
Fabricate.
3 of us just had the biggest looks of surprise on our face when he said resurrect. I was looking at the camera. Me, Dusty, and Laren just.
I feel like that might come in handy for you guys.
I mean, I have a fair few spells that can bring people back from the dead.
Really?
Mhm.
Nice.
Who should I give these to?
I mean, I can't really use any of them, so
I think they're all.
Bring 'em to Mama.
I think they're all wizards. Spells.
I just open the bag of holding, dump it in. I'll get to it later.
Put on top of Scraps' body, it's fine.
Wrap her up in the scrolls.
Okay. Anything else while Sansa is still identifying?
What's down this corridor?
It leads to what appears to be a dead end. If you move to the back of it, you can make a perception check. Before you even get to it, it's clear to you that it is a secret door.
Ooh, secret door.
As the minute of casting time comes to a close, Sansa, you identify the music box as having the ability to have the person holding it or touching it use an action to make it play music featuring one of the instruments shown on the sides, which can be heard up to 60 feet. And you can use the same action to stop the music. But that is the extent of its magical properties.
That's cool.
I'll relay that to the others.
At that moment, Mr. Fox regains his consciousness, or returns from his stunned effect. And he looks at you and says, I really wish you hadn't done that.
Done what?
And I
Just looked at the
need
box.
you all to roll for initiative.
Ega Gygax. Just say it again, he's just gonna be frozen again.
It does not work a second time.
Oh no.
What if he
Oh
just
crap, we
said,
only had a few seconds.
And in fact, what you saw as this old man looks a little different.
Oh, Mr. Fox.
Oh, we know what the fox says.
Don't touch that.
Don't do that.
to me, it looks like
My
the fox
name's
isn't
Mr.
going to get a
Fox.
turn to fight.
Okay. Silver,
Alrighty.
you're up first. The creature that used to look like this old man actually looks more like this.
he's not that scary. He's just
Yeah.
a furry with books.
Yeah, it's just a furry. Wow. Trying to see if I can. I don't think I can sneak in through. Well, I can't really go in. I have to go kind of ice around. Fucking table.
Yeah, so those are bookshelves, right? So we would assume that those actually block line of sight. So you would have to walk around to get
So it's 5. It's 20. Okay, so I can get to here if I just go around.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna. I guess I'm gonna yeet him.
Okay. $28, that hits. 20. He's going to shield, but he will take 10 points of slashing damage.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Lucanu.
10, 30. And I will use Sacred Flame.
He has to make a dex save.
17.
Ooh.
You bitch.
25.
It is Gary Gygax.
Takes no damage.
Okay, that is all for now.
Okay.
I still need to get used to all these spells. There's so many of them.
Did you prepare some, by the way?
Oh yeah, no, I did that earlier.
Okay, okay, cool. Score. Battle Axe. He's already used shield, so that hits.
I think I can roll again.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, you have an
should
extra
an
attack.
attack.
Yep. Well, you even have action
calling
surge to
hitting
do it a third time.
How does it feel?
That second one misses though. 13
Oh.
Too
misses.
early. See, that's right. That's
I
right.
jinxed it.
You still hit something.
All right.
Unfortunately, I'm not in a prime position to use the thing I want to use because there'd be no point.
That's it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes us to Valdemar.
Feet. Move here. And I'll start punching him.
All right.
Wait, I started punching.
25 and 26. Yeah, those both hit. He does not take the fire damage, however.
And I will spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay, he's looking pretty beat up already.
It's a group of degenerates eating up an old man dressed as a fox.
Why does it have that one grayed out on the first one?
Because I rolled it at disadvantage.
Oh, on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right. You're still exhausted. Sorry.
Yep.
Cool. That's actually nice because it still lets me know that I don't need to think about it. So 21 and 19 still both hit though. So
Okay.
that's another 16 points of bludgeoning
And
damage.
With my monk ability, he can't, because I used flurry of blows. He can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Sansa.
Gonna just shocking grasp him. Actually, I'm gonna move here. Then I'm gonna shocking grasp him. At disadvantage. Or no, is it normal because I have advantage?
Because you get normal now because you have flanking.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll do it.
24. Yeah, that hits.
Like the damage too, but that's fine.
He takes about half of that damage.
It's better than
Takes
none.
half? Alright.
He seems to be resistant to lightning.
Oh. But not fully.
Not fully, no, he took 4 points from that.
Okay.
Okay, and it is his turn. And
If you say legendary actions,
I swear to God.
he looks around, he considers his situation, and he begins casting a spell.
Well, I can counterspell because I got plenty of spells.
Val, punch him in the back of the head.
Are you counterspelling it?
Yes.
At what level?
5th.
5th?
Yeah.
Okay, he goes, and then his spell dissipates and doesn't take hold.
Nice.
That's his
Oh, back
turn.
into a corner.
He is actually he's going to. He's kind of in a bad spot. He's going to try to move here, and then further.
I will sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't 4 of us get an opportunity of attack?
Well, you would as well at this point. 15 does not hit.
Hit.
So Silver, you get an
Wait,
attack of.
Wouldn't I get normal because?
Oh yes, okay. Well, you rolled it like that. Yeah, you're right. So 29. So he does not move. He basically tries to hop through this here, and you just kind of hold him by the back of his cloth.
Rough of the neck.
Yeah, basically, and he just kind of goes limp. Looks around. This is all fucked up. Silver.
Finish him.
Well, it's just like, you know what situation you're in. You know that there's no way out of this alive. Do you give up?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. He just hisses at you like an angry cornered cat.
Okay. 2 exhaustion is disadvantage then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits.
That's not gonna hit.
That one misses.
That's it.
Lucanu.
So it takes me to here. It takes me to 30, and I take out my longsword and I aim it at his neck, and I just say, "Last chance, old man."
Okay, make an intimidation check with advantage. $17.
What a bastard.
He just doesn't seem to be reasoned. Can't be reasoned with.
Okay, well then I stab him in the throat.
Okay.
He can't be reasoned with. All right.
Oh, I should have done it with advantage, right?
Somehow you miss.
I'm still intimidating him. That's right.
Yeah. Core.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you that message after the fight's over because there's no point in dealing with it right now.
He is fully surrounded. Yeah, boy.
Okay, that definitely hits. That also hits. He is
There you go.
clinging to life.
Who are you, and what have you done with Colin? What are these dice rolls,
May,
Colin?
may I suggest an action surge and try to hit him one more time, Colin?
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
How do you want to do this?
Well, 27.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bury my axe into his forehead.
You made like 3 attacks. One on his that cuts deep into his left shoulder. The second one deep on his right shoulder. And each time he moves his head to the side, and on the third one you just catch him square and slice his furry head open and to the side as it falls to the ground, and the whole body begins to dissolve in this black liquid as nothing remains except for his horn-rimmed spectacles on the ground.
As he falls and turns into a puddle, I'm just going to say, under my breath, for Jan.
I'm gonna look over and be like, "Yeah, you're a keeper. You're with us."
Does Val want these glasses to make him look even smarter? You pretend to be a librarian.
You can push them up every time you
You
try to
push
do an
them up every time I
intelligence check.
think of something. No, I don't want the glasses.
I will not write.
Wait, yeah, grab them. They might be magical.
Yeah.
Maybe
Pick
we
'em
could
up.
sell
Here,
them.
magic
Yeah, bury these.
sorcery lady, Sansa.
Yes.
What her?
Do I need to wear a name tag?
Hi, my name is.
My name is.
Get all the gunk off of it. Just are these special?
Let me take them.
There you go.
Do I notice anything right off the bat about them? They didn't just get destroyed, so maybe they're magical.
They doesn't. I mean, you'd have to spend some time with it, but they don't strike you as magical immediately.
Oh, okay. I'll just.
I'm gonna-
music box.
I'm gonna go through the fox's body.
There's nothing left of the body.
It's
It's
just
just the
Oh,
black
well,
ichor.
I'm gonna go through the black ick. Like,
You end up with black goo on your hands.
Gross.
Just to look at it, that's nasty.
That's nasty.
You're not even gonna wash it off.
Just do the whole like.
Just wipe.
I'll hand him a cloth. Here you go.
What's the D&D version of a Kleenex?
Your shirt sleeve.
D&D next.
all right, if there isn't anything else in here, do we just want to leave?
Lucano mentions about the secret door.
What if we search his body?
Oh, there's no body left.
With the pile
I
of
just
goo.
did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a
Core
pile. Of...
took the music box? Or
Yeah, I think Core said he took it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. It's here.
You know, play us some music? Our exit song? Carry it on your shoulder on the way out.
Is it What Does the Fox Say? Is that the
What
song?
does what does the box say?
The box thing. What does the box play?
It is very pretty, and I could sell it and get my money back that I came here with that is suddenly gone.
Did you get napped by that room as well? Yeah.
The what?
Eating metal room.
My memory's fuzzy. I remember walking through. I didn't run into much resistance, not as much as what you guys seem to have gone through, but I got knocked in the back of the head, and then I woke up a few times in the room with the guys on the chains. They were terrifying to look at. And then, couldn't go anywhere, so I just took a nap.
What are these things on the wall behind him?
Those are the 3 dead bodies hanging there. The 3 meddlers.
3 people who didn't pay their overdue book fines.
That's what it sounds like.
We want to search them?
You can make a medicine check, Valdemar.
A medicine?
Mm-hmm.
After you.
Best you can tell, they died within the past month or so, and clearly, very clearly, destructive spells were the cause of their demise. So some of them have burn marks, whether they originated from fire or lightning, you can't quite tell. But they clearly lost the battle of spells with somebody. Most likely Asarak.
Can I investigate these 3 shelves and table down here? Is that a table?
Yeah, mostly you just find more arcane books, historical texts. Nothing that really stands out.
So based on what he was saying before he turned into goop, if we saying he who must not be named's name is bad?
Askrak? You
Yeah,
talking about Askrak?
Sure.
That's what
Ass-face?
Yeah, Askrak.
I never did ask, why are you guys here? How did you end up here?
Well, 20 years ago I came here, and I was on a mission from my queen. Me and my friends all came here, and we got trapped in a mirror.
And I let them out.
Yes. I'm sorry about the sword I held to your throat.
Is it that room that kind of is like off on its own and there's like a big red tapestry on the wall? Or a big red curtain thing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go in there.
Probably for the best.
I saw it, but I didn't go.
So shall we leave this room?
Why are you here?
That's a great question.
And then just walk away like.
Just,
Maybe I'll tell
that's
you.
an excellent question.
I do not know.
Will you come check out this secret door?
It
I said that there was cool stuff here.
opens easily enough for you, Lucano. You find yourself back on the hallway on essentially the golden path that might have led here from the other way.
Oh. So we went through this purple bit.
Yes, Sansa, make a perception check as you exit through the secret door. 12. It's just a wild guess, but probably the way that the path you took allowed you to circumvent some sort of trap or safety mechanism on the door that you just exited from.
Okay.
Wasn't there another door that the other one in your party mentioned?
There's the
This
exit.
one here.
Or what we think is the exit.
There it is. Yeah, the
Hard bones lead the way.
So shall we go through this one then?
Guess so.
Make an investigation check, Silver.
You said something earlier about Red being deaf.
Uh, 16. Okay, yeah, you find just enough of that, sort of the edges of the door that you could push it open if you choose to.
I'm gonna do it. Pushing it open.
Do you see?
There's a pool.
There is
Well.
a pool of jet black ooze that glistens inside this very silent chamber where the walls are decorated with relief carvings depicting black stars.
Does this goo look like the goo that what's his name turned into?
No,
No, different goo.
different goo.
would this be like an Ebon pool, perhaps?
Could be.
Looks like one.
Well, what do you say?
Well, is this
Are you
it?
gonna find out?
What's an
Cannonball!
Should we all
What's
hold
an
hands?
e-ball?
Clarity, shut up. Sorry. She found her unicorn. She's screaming now.
Oh, cool
Alright,
NASA
well, I'm
shirt.
gonna,
Oh, thank you.
I guess, go in it. Why not? Just
Big
Nice.
wave.
As you try to enter the pool, you are forced back out.
what?
You're not. You don't have your proper swimsuit on. You can't enter the pool without a proper swimsuit.
We got a skinny dip in this pool? Because Val is not okay with that.
Can Sansa try to dip her hand in the pool?
Yeah, you can dip it in for like a couple of inches, and then you feel pressure, and your hand is forced back out.
Oh yeah, Silver wouldn't be able to anyway, would he? He's got that ring on.
Well, I mean, I should still be able to go through the thing.
I can't go through it either.
Dip my finger in it.
What if we take
Same
the skeleton
result.
and we throw it in the pool?
Okay.
We just throw something in the pool.
Well, I mean, charred bones lead the way. I don't know if it's.
Oh.
Lucanu just picks up the skeleton and just drags it and tosses it in.
Here you go.
It just disappears.
I'm gonna go after it.
You get pushed back.
Fucking hell.
Just bounces you back out.
Maybe we should have held. Each person should have held a bone. God damn it.
The three of you that are not new make intelligence checks.
So, Cor and Lucano?
Everybody except for
them.
Corn Kano, yeah.
Everyone but us.
Oof.
Oof.
Jesus.
What the?
Silver vaguely remembers something about this pool that if Scraps was around, she'd probably have written down.
Yeah, second.
Feel as if Scraps is telling me something from the grave.
Do you hear that fart from the bag of holding?
Wait, bag is shaking. What is that?
I know we don't light it on fire.
Do we say some words? Can you? What if you say the name of that guy?
Is it the marble?
I don't think it's the marble.
Was it something the hag told us?
I've looked at what the hag told us.
Hmm.
Did we end up finding any lost lore?
Or play that music box while you wait. Maybe it'll do something.
Oh.
Try try the marble.
Who
Where
has
is
the marble?
Do I have the marble?
Someone has the marble. Silver has the marble.
Is it in my inventory?
Should be. You picked it up. You Silver
Oh,
puts his
I
arm
remember
in, takes-
grabbing that marble. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
grabbing that now. Okay.
So, do we all need to hang on to you while you drop it in, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the marble in my hand, and
I'm gonna grab onto you.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
grab
just
onto
gonna be
Sansa.
like,
Hold hands.
yeah,
It's a little
everybody just
friendship.
kind of grab onto somebody, and we'll see what happens.
All right, one arm I'm holding Sansa, the other arm I'm holding Core.
Okay.
Everybody hold hands.
And then what do you do with a marble?
I'm gonna step into the pool while I'm holding the marble, while everyone's holding on to me. Well, Sansa, and then
We've got the chain.
Okay, it looks a
Got a
little
chain.
awkward and silly, but if you try to step in like feet first, it just forces you back.
Drop the marble in then.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna throw the marble in then.
Yeah.
Okay. As the black marble sinks into the ooze, it rises up suddenly to form a 4-foot tall black obelisk, a miniature version of the obelisk that stood outside of the tomb's entrance.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Can I touch it?
You touch it and vanish from sight.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Where did I go?
Deuces, I'm gonna touch it.
Vanished.
Everybody touch it.
When in Rome.
Touch it. Touch it. Val touches it.
And
We all touch it.
one after the other, you disappear and suddenly find yourself outside of the tomb next to this 10-foot tall obelisk where you originally entered.
I'm so exhausted.
And you feel tired and overcome with joy for seeing the sky for the first time in what seems like weeks. And you all gain another level. And we're going to call it a week here.
You mean to tell me we were this close to the
We were
end?
that
We
fucking
tripped
close?
at the finish line?
I gotta figure out what I want to level up in now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Shock bites easy.
Okay.
Level in monk, and I get 2 ability points to go towards wisdom.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll do that. I'll do that all over the week.
Yeah,
2 into
mine'll
wisdom.
be easy.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll bump my key save up, and I think it bumps something else up too.
Sounds good. So, we'll leave it here. Now, Lucano and Core, you guys are 1 level behind the rest of them. That's intentional. But you still level up. So you guys level up to 15. The other 3, you guys level up to 16.
Yeah, and I guess whatever I need to do to level up wise, that get me with that message I sent you.
Yeah,
That's a later thing.
I'll look at that. I didn't see it there now either, but I remember us talking about it. There is a different one. There is one that you have that lets you it lets you put disadvantage on enemy attacks.
I got protection.
That's there. Yeah. So the other one I don't know
There was
exactly where
one
that comes
if I hit him
from.
with it, and then I get advantage. But
Yeah, that might not it's not the next level, but maybe it's after that. I'll check.
Okay.
Is it Warlock 7?
So, yeah,
Was there any way we could have won against Astarak?
I mean, maybe. The thing
'Cause
is,
I'm thinking that was a Kobayashi Maru,
it,
and I don't mean that funnily. I mean like it was like a no-win scenario.
I think just the 5 of you didn't really have a chance to defeat him, especially not with the exhaustion and the room you were in. You guys already managed to make some rolls and pull off some stuff that I didn't think were going to happen. Like the fact that you ended up flying because of Santa, and Gelrin lived in the bubble for quite a while. And there were a couple of other like really key saves that you guys made. I think you might have been able to defeat him had you called on your friends earlier. Some of the other people that you came across. But
Like Clad and
yeah, those guys. But as written, it's kind of written as so. It would have taken a lot for him not to escape with his life. This way, he didn't even escape, but you might have been able to make him escape. I don't think this is the last you'll see of him. Because he took Greenbone with him.
Yeah.
so he's our Lucian.
I did just finish watching that campaign, so if things are slightly inspired, yes.
And the ring of a particular season, and what's his name? That just kind of.
Artis Timber, that guy.
He froze us there. Well,
Yeah.
and he just
Yeah.
yeeted.
What were my notes? I had written down some notes from writing up my book this week.
Which is
Keshma,
brilliant, by the way.
Thank you.
I read it last
Keshma-
night.
Keshna as Wazir was the one with the free wish, and that's why I was like, "Hey, do you remember that lady who could grant us
Took
one
me a
free
while,
wish?"
like, I just-
Uli Rule is the monster in the deep, where all the rooms with the cogs, where we had to the poison room and all the rest. That handsome man was left controlling him. There was a
Right.
monster there that we could have asked a question. You could answer three yes or no questions in one day. So there was always the option to be able to maybe go back and ask him questions. Then Mini Gelrin was, did he ever get out? Do we see him here? Who knows? And then the last one was the ring, the Gary Gygax ring. So, yeah, we covered most things.
You pretty much hit everything in that tomb that you were. Yeah. I think the only thing that you didn't get into was that sphere.
I think there was another room we missed that you're not telling us about. Not on this floor, but on a different floor. Oh, no, wait. There was another room we didn't get into. With the
Yeah.
rooms that spin round, we never fully went south. There was a room there that we never fully explored.
Yes.
And we were like, "Oh, we'll come back to this." And
In the rotating rooms that
Mhm.
yeah,
were lined up.
very south of that.
What was that room I looked at, that Val looked in, that had that chair contraption before he turned into a chicken?
That.
That was that's the room I was trying to I thought we were going to go back to be honest.
That was the one that Zal, the Minotaur, died in. I'll tell you what it is, because I'm not going to let you go back there anyway. It was that weird device, right, that you could open and you could sit in it, this sphere, and basically you pull the lever inside that, and then you have to roll a die to determine what happens.
Oh.
And it's a D100, so depending on that, stuff happens. One of them is what happened to Zal, who ended up dying in it. Simple things like a bunch of gold spills out onto the floor. There's some other ones, some extra hit points.
Spider.
Probably the most interesting one is that your intelligence score increases by 1d4 plus 1 to a max of 22.
That would have been perfect for Val.
Yeah.
So it's basically a slot machine.
Basically, yeah. I mean, you sit in there, you don't know exactly what will happen. So yeah, that was that.
What module was this?
This is all from the Tomb of the Nine Gods. Sorry, Tomb of Annihilation is what the actual adventure is.
Oh,
But this is
I've never played that. I've never played that in all my life.
this is the no, it's been around.
old.
Oh, okay.
This is the last No, sorry, is it the last chapter? Yeah, it's the last chapter of that adventure. That adventure was written, I think, for levels 1 through 15, so I took the last chapter and tweaked it a little bit. Yeah. So, what happens next
Wow.
will depend on where you want to go. That's actually one good thing. So you're going to level up, and I might ask you guys some questions on Discord over the week if there's any choices to be made. But, what do you want to do next? There's a couple different paths you can go from here.
Well, I will say this: Val will want to take Sansa or Scraps' body and Gelrin's ring and try to get them resurrected.
Okay.
Because and I'm only saying that I know what's going on, but Val, with his limited intelligence, will say we can go and get them.
Yep.
Because that's all he knows. He doesn't know any better.
Would Val have a plan as to where he would want to go to try to accomplish that? Like, just so I, as a DM, have some idea of...
he really would just go to the first temple he could find.
Okay.
And it does, as long as it's not an evil god. As long as it's a god, a temple of a good god.
Yeah.
He would want to go there. He
Okay.
wouldn't. I mean, he wouldn't.
Doesn't Lucanu have resurrection stuff? Or
I do, but not for exhaustion levels. Like, it's a very specific spell that can use it. I don't have that particular spell.
I mean, I know JD knows that Gelrin. Colin doesn't want to play Gelrin anymore, and T, I'm assuming you don't want to play Scraps anymore.
It's not that I didn't want to play her. I just feel like that storyline has ended.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, so technically, Lucanu does have the resurrection spell, and you guys have a resurrection scroll.
well, I could also talk to Galvin through the ring and just be like, "Is this what you want?"
Now,
Like, I mean, I don't mind sharing this. My plan for Gelrin after we got done with this tomb was that when we got back to the port, he was going to.
Go with Thumu and
Yeah, that was the end of it.
Yeah. No, you
Ma-
had said that before. Like, you had
make
said that.
little guppies.
He's gonna open up a shop in Port Nianzaru and move Thumu down there, and he's just gonna live out the rest of his life.
I don't even call them fish babies, but you just call them guppies.
Guppies.
That was the plan. And hey, I appreciate that you went back for the ring. I really do.
I can still give it to Thumu.
We can still give
Yeah.
it to Thumu, yeah.
so
I don't
Just
think-
it smell like toe jam.
you know, you do need, so to cast resurrection, for Lucano to do that, you would need a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold, which is consumed. You don't need that for the scroll. So you basically have like one free resurrection. I like the idea. I think Colin's idea for having Galvin resurrected probably fits more nicely with him retiring than Scraps. But on the other hand, you're supposed to touch a dead creature, and you don't actually have a dead Galvin
Yeah, we don't have
creature. You have his soul, but maybe there are other ways to transfer a soul into, I don't know.
I think for a story narrative, I agree that it would be better to resurrect Gelrin so he can retire,
Yeah.
and then it would be good for the remaining party, the three of us, to bury Scraps at our little home where Hoots is. Not on the airship, but I mean at a little
In the little house in Neverwinter.
little house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bury her there.
Or, yeah, because I mean, like, while she was part of the Spring Enclave, you could always bring her back to the Spring Enclave as well, because that is closer than Neverwinter.
That too. That also. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some options there. I know Lucano has got some things she wants to do. So I might prepare for that. And I will leave you with this cliffhanger. As you teleport out to the obelisk there, and you start sort of resting for a while and just sit and have a bite to eat and take a moment to breathe, Sansa, the spell book you took begins to vibrate strangely. Just for a moment. And
I'm gonna take it out.
Take 12
Lucanu,
damage.
Just explodes in my face.
Lucano, both of your weapons alert you to danger.
Oh, yeah, something's not right.
Just for a moment, and then it goes away.
So, both my weapons, like, they basically warn me whenever there's danger nearby. Which is handy.
Hey, that is very handy. Not just swords, right? It's any kind.
Yeah, so basically when I have my weapons, I have advantage on initiative rolls, and myself and any of my companions within 30 feet can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. So and also if we're sleeping naturally, it'll wake me up. So it's a really good alarm. It's a really good little sentry.
So there's some. So I'll prepare some of those things for next week, and we'll see. I'm not going to make you trek all the way back through the jungle. We can kind of play that a bit faster if we do that. But we'll see. We'll go from there. Congrats on the next level up, guys.
Man, oh man, that was so
Oh.
good. I hate the fact that we lost 2 characters.
Technically
I mean,
3 because Green
I
Bow's
understand
gone
why,
too.
and I was gonna say and 3 because we don't know what's gonna happen with Greenbone.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with the Greenbone.
Everyone's on life support.
Did I take Straw Bundle out? With
Yeah,
me?
you did.
Oh. Yay.
I was actually thinking once once everybody got out of the portal that like I was gonna go last and then try to punch the portal to close it so Astarak couldn't come through. I mean that's what Val's thinking, like I can beat up everything and just damage everything and
Mm-hmm.
beat up that portal so it wouldn't go through.
Well, we can say that your way out was because it was based on touch. As soon as you touch it, you leave. It could have been a punch.
Yeah.
So you're not entirely sure what happened to it because as soon as you touched it, you appeared outside.
Can I just say, looking at that map, it looks like we didn't go very far at all.
No.
Like it looks like we
No.
traveled such a very short distance.
I just like some of the detours where you're going like you're following the river, and then I think we had some bad weather and some bad rolls, and it was like, oh, detour.
Swing a wild right. Oh man, I can't believe we're out of the tomb. We've been in that tomb since like
Yeah,
June.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Those 2 are gone, and they probably took our dinos too.
Oh, River and Flask, who are up
Oh,
to
yeah.
that?
They clearly weren't. They fucked off.
Yeah, they don't seem to be out there anymore.
Yeah, they probably waited a couple days and they're like, well, fuck it, we're not getting paid.
I mean, they were already saying that you
Yeah.
guys weren't going to make it, so they probably just assumed there's no point waiting there.
You gotta remember, we've also literally been in here for months because we got frozen for a
We were
little while.
frozen.
Yeah.
So.
This is
literal
true.
months we've been away, so no wonder they're gone. You can't fucking blame them. And they didn't get paid. So they were like, we'll just take these dinos, and some of these dinos are pedigree, if you remember. So we'll get good money for them. Pearl, Trixie, and
Blue.
whatever.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this week.
Yeah,